DL Power Sports on DLFM 106.9.
Agba enyo memre dagbe India melegbedura no vinyo fogbeto fio India cha gama gbado megba noyin sports yeme twogbono yemenko enyo DL Power Sports Show cho gama kakakaka verse na ba intokutwi gari velapwa ye me noyin metro DL Power Sports Show yagbono ta medekuku no memre dagbe India layo madena grona made na amesia mekrepometo fio no chome radio adre DL 106.9 Sports Air Dimila ye memere dagbe India me no emetwagwana tamede kukuno radio angba delegi anane no gia anyami ganyobi tu obole bo no koye Facebook ke YouTube lebine minga bo efia no yo lebine ubeshe wata shiekun wake sports ni ba egbeji DL Power Sports Show mekwa bo file lebine ni ochemoko ni mokwake moko ni mofia moke radio afo DL 106.9 Sports no ni small ni lebine watashi wakeba kajo radio ebie hanine phobia we ni BP Sports me ni wakeba babu mwene. Good morning to our cherished listeners and viewers watching us live across all our social media platforms. Today is Saturday on the 14th day of the month of June, the year 2025. It's exactly 18 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. From now till 12 noon, we are seated in the core studios of DL 106.9 to bring you the biggest, the most authoritative, and the most listened to weekend sports show in the nation capital and beyond, called DL Power Sports. So please, from now till 12 noon, don't hesitate to call a friend, to tell a friend, to inform the whole family that the biggest, the most authoritative, and the most listened to weekend sports show in the nation capital and beyond is Airborne Live. From now till 12 noon, don't flip up your dial. DL Power Sports Show is Airborne Life. Ebusia mami nyina we so na enano pe obu anwrase eni ni die kwan so mema wache ema wakwaba baby bia owo bia emre na wiedu enano pe yatena se hyene nso fama me se ene ye memre da aye ohumumo ne bosomene de toso dunan afimpimie no ene aduonunum obepiem awofidue nwade a yen ya kire obre ne de esisima no poli du otwen ena awapa no pa no nkron efi samre ya ekwakwe se premo ebeto no agudi omomrantie binom fran agudi wan konfo enam santino ye babetu hire ni pada ede egu ye na yakom atwibodua owiem na yetwa ye ho frede te se tefra yetia ne so na agudi omonsama wodo we ko twine ko breman ne ankanso ne awaso ntie ne awaso ate a wanya nkyeremu no papa no yatena se ye nkyeremu papa no edeba yetena se dia no won se ye ne afoforo ensonso ya da ntem ne ntie ne afoforo ensonso ya da ntem se ye yetena se a ye the sports na eba enye football na edeba enti nano pa ye sinkunya African sports obeti ne ekoswom tennis obeti ne ekoswom boxing obeti ne ekoswom NBA obeti ne ekoswom ena football na nkasa no ye de ne ekoswom ni nyina ede eba besom enu achi nso no ye wo ofa hudo pi time with doctor ebeba wakwemo enu achi amanone nsebeba efie sembeba exclusive interviews ye ne mpanifo akukudam ebe twetwen komodi afansem a yaba bedi un komono radio no ye de man ye tiefo ne ahwefo mo messages ye bekinkan via WhatsApp messages via Facebook live comment YouTube live comment mo WhatsApp audio voice note no ye bebo ye besanso ama mo kwan na mo de mo adwenche mo aten ene mo aten ye de abeta echa bedwafo no so betena ase na omo de mpapa mu papa no e de abade bia me catcho say aha ne ye nya I think say analysis biawa na mempene for no omo fact any figures no omo de begu fam dia digest ya by certain some no ema wati ase enti well researched fact and figures educative matured analysis no ebeba wakwem wey ene afoforo pi ne yakabo ano ya tuni din DL Power Sports Show ebusia yatena se ye ba besomo dumienu emmoya yen sorry so ya ha DL 106.9 na obi bebi sasa Apakan GH matena se nano pay ewo DL Power Sports Show so nsambe na egumopono so a moba besi hu koso etutu ni sreni abasa na mapene poma sibre ebusi odi wani chiemo ewo African sports mu a onim se FIFA Club World Cup no ehase ayimrachi ewo America na African teams awodo erepo na yede omo nkomo ede ebebro ene omo team news yede wonsam ede ebebro enwa chinso no me no ka say Rolani Mokuena South African manager Onimadjuma Bruta former Mamelodi Sundowns and a dad coach me no ka say another Egyptian clubber ye from pyramid omo nso awurem so omo pe no and won some ye de ba an African sports in some ye de ebesom what tennis no Nansiana se Animore British retired tennis player Eko coaching Novak Djokovic na wakasa dia fa ne coaching career on ye de won some ba enche bia no rembrede no ebe sha se ehun latest update ye de eba ne tennis nsempie ebeba boxing enso no ene onim se enche bia ntokwa kirefo bi beba so July 2nd Wembley Alexander Usyk and Daniel Dubois na Usyk akasa last 2 weeks Daniel Dubois ekasai Usyk ede reply no aba ene mpenifo pi akasa dia fasa antokwa no nansia na Vasily Lomachenko Ukrainian boxer retire na Usyk akansemi ede afano yede ni nyina eba NBA nso 2025 no final no egusu ekoso between Oklahoma City Thunder and Indiana Pacers na game 4 ebeba so na otwen yede won some ede bema football FIFA Club World Cup sha sia imrachen USA won some yede eba and unim say was summer transfer window num into teams outdoor signing and won some yede eba sansa ha transfer center anti transfer news now pesa wote no ye be drop ni nyina na no pay ede amount ye be rem fie na ya be hwe na ekoso ofie na obepiem ofie a efie nso aye hyehyehye Samuel Enumadom former GFA ESCO member oye player manager and oye football administrator ose nansen talent aye ntumi produce no ene se nkrofo bi omoye vampires a omunim hwe about football and talent development e de omwagim entina talent ye ntumi produce the likes of Steven Apia Mike Essien Suleiman Tali Laye Kingston no ye ntumi produce ni sabi mu no and afenso ose leaders no e be selfish omo nko ani omo players won omo dwen omo enim bono omo opportunity and ose coaches no e be a cake tetanyama na no ye modern way of coaching no abo am se na dwunso abo akokọ one anim ado ya adwen ana one ne ya adwen ye bedi nkomo e de amount FA Cup final ebaso golden kicks any Asante Kotoko enable ye bedi nkomo e de amount penny forward opi and akasa e de found FA Cup matches no and FA Cup final ye bedi nkomo e de amount Ghana Premier League no ye bo FA Cup ni wie pe na aba na wie enti 2024-2025 season no review no ye best start e wo dwumadi so na de amount season no ohun ne san eden na ye niye a next season say ye improve eden na ye ni ya next season say ye toto nyama na ye niye ni nyina no ye bedi nkomo e de amount and don't forget say ende ye wo eye samanum enti Ghana Premier League transfers so transfer news e wo Ghana nyina ye de bema this and many more and ye atena se ye de beso mo fie enti abusia ye atena se a deal power sport show and ye de bro live on deal 106.9 Dumieno emoya yen sore so ye asidaka se nkoma eye Lumba ensupa omo ena omo ye yen proud sponsors a omo so emu a ye de ensem na ba enche bia obeti omo wonsam ena afenso no eye nena otwen but this time na ha start huru butu enwumere no nsiam pa mu ne ye de ahyehye so Lumba first launching eno so ye bedi nkomo e de awante abusia DL Power Sport Show Airborne Life yatena se a ye de ba nipa ba ko we ne nsanso nyame ani kata sanso na mpenefo na kase sebe ba ko fo we onche downfo entimi a woteme nkan don hwe miensa mua menkwa mentumi mfa dwumadie no emfa mbesomo enti eye solid formidable eye sports team ena ye de ensam no ebante abusia enne anope ma me acknowledge me mpenefo a me ne omba be di dwumadie acknowledgement no me emfama producer no eye DJ Omarion ono ena oye producer ototo nyama na ye di dwumadie e de abro Facebook and YouTube or the out waterfall address no capital DLFM 106.9 capital D capital L capital F capital M ebom na watintem na wabo 106.9 Facebook and YouTube o searching ebeba Facebook no o searching eba like page no jaw comment our live feed na say na share live feed no na reach larger audience eno Facebook DLFM 106.9 capital letters YouTube nso no DLFM 106.9 and also capital letters na wa subscribe to your channel no na waja o comment ye be kenkan ni nyina the amount WhatsApp voice note and our WhatsApp message obetumi dia ba 0593 406565 0593 406565 Odo WhatsApp voice notes eba ana message a yebekin ke no ye DJ Omarion ne nsa no adwuma Zigibi technician on duty a ototo nyama na mfidie no agina ne nanso na emu ada o kama ne yade nsam no ede ababesomo already seated no Kenneth Ata obetenenka Obu Rahman Atanas obetenenka Jesse obetenenka sanso na wofa Mohammed Alasan obetenenka ena afenso no Kwame Afum obetenenka wo dwumedie nso Bismarck edu se mu nyina kan ena yede dwumedie no eba ebusua mia meti akunya kesie mu na medi dwumedie no chiame atenetene no edi ama no edi ameje so no ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the Blessed King na ebusua yendwumedie yepese wiemu die na ewiemu peye enti yempa ebon na no pense twedi ampon nyankopon a obo soro ni asase ne emu nyama nyina omefa dwumedie na ondi mu chiame na omwan na bibia wiemu die kristofo mempa aboy monyeme so amen yenua no nkremofo monyeme so alafatia hindufo no monyeme so home sat fat and of course rastafarians no monyeme so ja rastafari ekwan no mabie ekwan no emuda ototen yekosa akoise dumie no bebo deal power sports show live on DL 106.9 mempene fo no ebi atenase menko na mema ma kwaba na yanko fa doctor anudi nsem emra na afede yentinram na eja no aso sa na yeko na yede nsem no ede asomo we run the show no go feel run we are live and in charge yede nsem no eba Kenneth Ata etisan
yeah boss player bibia boko yes na watching akwa private yemi yeni anti emfa na siende emfa mo twedi ampo na ende de ensem no doso sena na wo kanu the grand opening of the FIFA club world cup no to jaba and then you better tackle on African teams na omo participate e the FIFA club world cup o hwe sika FIFA edema this African teams come here say Ghanaian clubs no yakechi kaye money bono to me de edu asesi kana FIFA edema African teams no mokobo bi no ebetumi aye nyama bebre ye kroma in terms of infrastructure enti yebehwe ye African teams are more representing Africa or the FIFA club world cup no
okay Kenneth Ata na watenen kano obura mana tize
yami adum na hwe bibia boko
da nyame asese efie boko
oh yeah
fantastic all right enti ebusia mabedwafo no omo atena se na wate omka still to come Wafa Mohammed Alasan and Jesse and Kwame Afum and Bismarck edu se nyina ye hwe anim se omba kan na ye di dwumade ababe so ebusia ofadu siri ye na Dr. James Opoku other standard specialist clinic no ewo kofodu afidiase na otwebia onim so ne yensua de e de fanya pomude na otwedu se na nipa dodo na wo fie tren ya pomu ne ade na apomu tren no part of exercise intina before sporting discipline bi abeba so no participant no mudi kan exercise training no mo pomu and san o mabe participate into that means exercise is also part of sports into yetenase na otwibia ye de ato ye won so esuensu ade de fa exercise on ebi exercise na ye no apomuden kwanso fa so ayebenya ene yawe bi wo so exercise esa o ye ene ne ensi se o ye ni nyina no yesua de fa on se na be ya exercise na ye ne yebenya so fa so ne ye nya so problem enti na otwi once again ye ne doctor James Opoku edi nkomo na ye de eba besomo enti ma ye ntie doctor no disem na ye ba ye de obekọ nkrofon kro so na amano ne nsem ye de abesom stick and stay with us ye je doctor James Opoku anu disem ye ba na dwumedie no ato aso de ama ye ba sesia
yo je Apakan meda wase wa kwanya osade ma me se mene DLFM ensenhia na ensua de mfa pomude ho edulo memneda anopa bia se ewo agudi show yi so ana program yi so a metia one wodwumayefo ne watiefo nyina and then so yebesa esuen bibi afa asma ho last week esuen bibi fa divent thrombosis ho by ne me perception bibi fa a respiratory system maybe a homefa no empebebre no empebebre etiminya asthma na more problem a friend asthma say ontimi himi na obo ewa na ne ya na yade sun hita pa mo pa na say ɛdeɛn na ɛtumi yɛyɛ na ɛdeɛ exercise anaa apɔmuden atenetene bɛn na ɛyɛ a ɛbɛtumi aboa yɛ nti nɛ sɛ yɛbɛsua asthma ho asɛm yi yɛwie nso yɛbɛhu sɛ exercise ɛbɛboa ɛwɔ saa yare mu anaasɛ exercise nso ntumi mmoa na mmom ɛbɛma yare asthma no asa ɛtumi akeka ne ho kɛseɛ paa nti yɛka asthma ɛyɛ yare bi a ɛba yɛn so a ɛma yɛbɔ wa tum sɛ nipa no ɛnhome a wote dede bi wɔ mu bɔ ne bɛka no wheezing sound sɛ nipa no ntumi nhome yie na deɛ ɛyɛ wɔ adeɛ mu sɛ ɛyɛ wo saa a na yɛhu ntɛm a ɛtumi sɔ ano ma asa return back to your normal state again na mpɛ bebree no asthma no ɛwɔ nneɛma titiri anaa pɔte paa ɛta ɛtumi ma ne ka ne ho ma ne ba ɛtɔ da bi a ɛnyɛ sɛ bi a wanya infection a ma wɔ bi aba wɔ mu nti na ɛma no yɛ saa ba asthma no nso nya wa ɛtumi ma secondary infection bacterial infection set in ba sɛ asthma a ɛma ɛmmoa bi ama wɔ mu na mmom ɛyɛ bronchus ɛyɛ honam akwa a mframa tumi fam a ɛtumi ɛkɔ lungs ɛyɛ wɔ ahrawa no ho ma ɛtumi boa ma ɔtumi ho no sɛ produce more mucus na emu sisi a mpɛ bebree no ɛna ɛtaa de saa asthma yi ba na ɛma yɛ ntumi nhome yie nti nneɛma a ɛtumi ɛma saa droben yi a ɛma mframa tumi fam ɛtumi kɔ yɛ lungs no mu no emu esisi a na ɛma ɛtumi kɔ so ne allergens wɔn bɛka sɛ allergens yɛka allergens a allergens nneɛma a ɛkɔ wɔn mu ɛda sɛ wɔrehome wɔredi anaa biribi saa ɛtumi ɛma saa asthma yi ɛtumi ɛkeka ne ho ebi wɔ hɔ a mfuturo ɛkɔ ne mu a ɛtumi ɛtrigger ne asthma attack obi wɔ hɔ a mmoawa ho nwi ebi te sɛ ngyinammoa ɛne odwan ne mpɔnkye saa wɔn ho nwi no obi wɔ hɔ a ebi ɛtumi ɛkɔ ne hwene mu anaasɛ ebi tumi ɛfa ne ho ano koraa na ɔtumi ɛstart nya this asthmatic attack ɛna ebi nso wɔ hɔ a strong perfumes yɛne perfumes adenden no ɛtwerɛ bɛyɛ sɛ hwɛ ne ebi kɔ obi wɔ hɔ a ɔbɛtena wɔn nkyɛn na perfume koraa na ɔden na ɔwɔ asthma ɛtumi trigger ne asthmatic attacks na ne bi wɔ hɔ a ɛdi a ɛtumi ma yɛ asthmatic attacks ba samla bi wɔ edware a sɛ yɛhyɛ baabi anaa ɛdan ma yɛte mframa ntumi mfa hɔ yie ɛhɔ hyehyɛhyɛ nso tumi trigger no afei nso so yɛwɔ nnuro bi nso wɔ hɔ a ɛtumi trigger asthmatic attacks such as yɛfrɛ nnuro bi sɛ beta blockers ebi te sɛ hypertension different propranolol ebi te sɛ aspirin ne nyinaa ɛtumi ɛkɔɔse ebi te sɛ NSAID bi nnuro bi a yɛtumi de control pains te sɛ brufen ne diclofenac ɛtumi ɛkɔɔse anaa ɛtumi trigger asthmatic attacks yi mɛde nkaaka environmental pollution ebi te sɛ air pollution sɛ nwusie ɛkɔ mu ɛtumi ɛkɔɔse ɛna mɛsa kan no sɛ infections bi te sɛ bacteria anaa virus ɛtumi wura yɛ mu a ɛno nso ɛtumi ɛkɔɔse this asthmatic attacks na afei nso so adeɛ a ɛsan tumi ɛkɔɔse na trigger ɛyɛ exercise sɛ woyɛ obi a ɔwɔ asthma na woyɛ exercise a ɛyɛ dendenden ɛpaa na ɛno nso ɛtumi ɛkɔɔse nti sɛ wowɔ asthma ɛyɛ na yɛta tufo paa sɛ ɛni kwa sɛ woyɛ exercise a ɛyɛ dendenden paa because woyɛ exercise ɛyɛ dendenden paa na ɛtumi ɛsuppresse wo bronchus no and at large no ɛtumi suppresse wo respiratory system no na ɛtumi ma wo home no ano ɛtumi ɛsisi na ma ɛntumi ɛnhome ɛyie nti no wei ne nneɛma kakra a ɛtumi ɛde yɛn asthma ɛtumi ɛde ba na obi bɛka sɛ wonya asthma koraa na ɛdeɛ nsɛnkyerɛnne na ɛbɛdan ne di one breathlessness sɛ wohome a nsisi so yeah broni kan be say tightness of the chest utumi say okoko no ayere ten na okoko bo eta esa aye oya bowa especially at night edura na dwa tumi bowa na enyane wa free unamu afen so onhome a utumi say wote dede ewo o chest enti ni nyina eya ade a etimi ema ekyere sɛ oyenya asthma anaasɛ asthmatic attack ɛyɛ aba ɛna most of the time so no taa sɔre anadwo ɛnam sɛ bi a yɛbɔ wa bi yɛhome te yɛntimi ɛna na etimi ba afei nso so tum sɛ yɛhome no yɛhome ntɛmtɛmtɛmtɛmtɛm ɛno nso ɛyɛ ade foforɔ ana sɛ yɛwɔ home nipa wɔ hɔ na biribi aha ɔhome a wɔnhyɛ damfo sɛ wɔn saa ba sɛ asthmatic attack ne ba a ɔhome a asɛ use muscles bɔne kan accessory muscles tumu sɛ ɔforce sɛ ɔbɛhome nti butu dɛ ma ɔmfe na ɔmfe nyinaa koraa tumi yɛ dɛ ɛyɛ wɔ ya nti sɛ obi anya saa asthma wei a ɛdeɛ na obɛtumi ayɛ sɛ ɔmma sɛ bia nti woyɛ nipa a yɛdiagnose wo sɛ ɔwɔ asthma yɛfrɛ biribi salbutamol inhaler anaasɛ yɛwɔ inhalers a yɛwɔ no pharmacies a ɛne hospitals a ɛtaatwerɛ ɛma asthmatic patient ɛsɛ da bi a wobi wɔ ho nti wonyanya saa nsɛnkyerɛnne sɛ wontumi nhome ɔbo ayere tɛn ɔbo yɛ ɔya ɔhome ne nsisi so ɔhome te wontumi nna ɔbɔ wa ne ade no start ade atwe bi a ɛtumi ɛsɔprɛse saa nneɛma no nyinaa ɛma wo ho ɛtumi ɛtɔ nti ɛno ɛyɛ baako afei nso so ɛyɛ saa nso so no a ɛyɛ sɛ baabi a wɔ no sɛ mframa nya kwan mfa hɔ ɛhɔ yɛ hye a wobɛbiebie wo windows no wohyɛ ataade bi a ɛyɛ very tight na wobɛlusulusu ataade na otumi anya mframa yie wei na mɛka no nyinaa ɛyɛ adeɛ a wobɛtumi ayɛboa ho wɔ berɛ a wowɔ fie a wonni hospital nti woyɛ wei no nyinaa nso so na wɔretra put things in order so wobɛtumi atutu anammɔn akɔ hospital bi a ɛbɛn wo na yɛtumi de nnuro aka ho sɛ ɔhome ne nkɔ yɛ ɛtumi ama obi a oxygen na ɛtumi aboa wo ama ɛtumi akɔfa atɔrɛnkyɛm bia ammerɛ wo asthma yɛ adeɛ bi a sɛ wɔn like wɔntumi ntreati ne yie wɔntumi ama n'agye ne yie ɛba home management wɔntumi ama n'agye ne yie a ɛbɛtumi ɛde watoa n'ananom ɛwɔ nseɛ do nanso sɛ nea mɛka nyinaa sɛ wonim wo ho a na wotwe wo ho firi nneɛma a ɛmmoa nneɛma a ɛtumi ma attack yi ba a ɛno no anytime biara no ɛbɛtumi aba but you can control it woyɛ efie deɛ sɛ wotra wo din biebie wo windows wo pepe wo inhaler akyire kwan atwe bi akɔ mu ama na biebie wo bronchus ne mu abiebie wo airways ne mu no na wobɔ mmɔden sɛ wobɛkɔ hospital ama yɛtumi atoa so ɛto ho anammɔn ama no ɛno ɛyɛ sɛ yɛhyɛ no nsom afei adeɛ pɔtee paa nti yɛpɔgɛta yɛ ne exercise apɔmuden atrɛtrɛ a yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛwɔ sɛ wowɔ yareɛ bi na atumi ama yareɛ no atumi akɔ exercise ɛyɛ ade bi ɛyɛ but when it comes to asthmatic attack exercise is forbidden because wonya asthmatic attack a wo a wontumi nhome woyɛ bibi akra bi na wabrɛ wokasa mpo a wontumi nkasa wontumi make full sentences or full statements nti even kasa mpo no ɛyɛ boden ɛbɛsi dan na yɛtumi akasa kyerɛkyerɛ wapɔm bi a nante hurihuri anaa skip ne ade it is out nti asthma ɛyɛ ade bi ɛba a you sit down you relax then you do the necessary things that we have just discussed na sɛ woyɛ wei a ɛbɛtumi aboa ama asthma no ntumi nkɔfa ɔhaw biara mmerɛ wo nti atiefo sɛ obi ɛwɔ saa nsɛnkyerɛnne a mabobɔ so na mmom koraa no yɛn diagnose wo sɛ wowɔ asthma ɛyɛ sɛ otutu anammɔn ɛkɔ ayaresabea na yɛwɔ test ahodoɔ yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ama wo na yɛtumi ɛde ehu sɛ asomasi wowɔ asthma asomasi woni asthma ebi a deɛ ofile yɛ wontumi nhome ne wɔbɔ twetwetwe nyinaa no ebi a infection bi ana aba wo airways no ho na etimi establish that fact na etimi treat e de ama wo duro betimi aclear no enti no moma yenhye no nso se enye se untimi home bia enye se obo ayere tan bia enye se uti dede se o home a enye se uye bi kakra bi ana wabre bia ene asma yewo yare afoforo bi etimi affect your airways na etimi ema that symptoms of asthma enti no mamoma yen kase mentimi home me bo ayere tan meti dede ewo me humi mu me home a me bre enti na asthma mo me bitu na mo mra sabia na enti ma proper diagnosis because yeah when you proper diagnosis that means the treatment that you take will be a wrong treatment and so betima kofa or how near man hu number enti ye a ye pay over the counter medications some mo ye hye nso na yetimi ejai if we say when hu yare kwa hawa say obefa eduru kra eni kwa se wonnom na wo fa eduru eni kwa se wonnom nso so no ebetim de nsunsun so aba afei makatwa to kwa na exercise de pa exercise ade a eboa ye me yapomuden esipi esita na emom se unya the signs of respiratory distress unya the signs are pertaining to your respiratory system ain't man hu we bi akabia na wabre how many instances so obo everything na obo wo ya as hold on with your exercise na utimi etu ho anamon na breathing and your respiration etimi restored and sana baby ewo ho a wetuma ya fa exercise so etimi aye enti ene medam ase se mo sa adam aso afem ne na etimi esua baby kakra bi a betimi asa aboye ama etimi aboye ho bra awa bra yen tumi enka dem ana enka yempaso na ma ne wo se etimi eye de boye ho etimi ababotu mpon etimi ma ye ma etu mpon no entimi antwe enti madam ase be se hia na wo hwe sene o ba
yemfa seda kese ma Dr. Penny Dr. James Opoku or standard specialist clinic yendana se nanope extensively doctor any ensua de afa yapomu de one kasa edifa asthma on enti yentie na yemfanye adwuma na moa na bibia nso enye kama enso so eno Dr. James Opoku of a standard specialist clinic ano Kofodia and a doc any esua de enanope de afa yapomu de on omo Kofodia efidia se eho enomo nti yenda doc ase na bibia nso kama na yene doc ewie de yenko na enkrofon kroso nsama ya boaba no yemfambra na yemfambe somo yaba na yabedi nkomo kakra na afi ya tiesifie na yedi efie de no so etumi ababeto aso de amanti abusua yentie we mfampra kwam yaba yede wo be konkrofon kroso ewo amanone
Responsibilities and we enter so we see nobody. Yatemo bla 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 bla. Munjamu de no na enkofoko. Karishika, marichata, abai fuara de nara enkofoko. Yatemo bla 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 enkofoko. Mesigo nyame yatawa enkofoko. Karishika. Pinum try nase asabani kumu asase rasta nkwase bia yase washeshe asembe na mobeka yentita na nenyame na yechu edebe na mobeya ye me shishi nyami ubu. Me ana me nitin na me nihu. See a champagne so I do. What a kia bones and mice. What a kia bones and mice. And nyandayo, nyandayo. Adam Russo, nyansaya. So it be our life so paye. Ache, unyaye, opwa opaye. Asembe na kayende da. Nanya me that you at your band. Lie.
Right, nano pe yan corner ebusian phone cross so agudi mun sama ya bobo no yam fan some wo dwumadi so na ba ne phone cross so a agudi mu no ehu ne ekọ ene ne ba nsam pi na na egu yam pono so nano pe ye di fi amano ne ye di abeso join show on live on Facebook and YouTube na on so no stories na ye ba no ehu videos images no etumi enjoy ne kama na bibia enye kama mfama Facebook no DLFM 106.9 and YouTube so no obenya ewo DLFM 106.9 comment nyina na wetumi agya ye bekin kan nyina kama edi amawa enye asam kito of course me amedi amano ne nsam no edi ba still edi no ejina yensu ano de share Apakan GH the blessed king na sena na otwibia ye no ye hyase edi fi ebibire ansa ne ye de ne aka no etumi atoa so de ama na otwi nso no saa na ye kono ye hyase emfan fi ebibire mu ye wia na ne aka ne yemfan to asomfama de abusia ye hyase emfan fi the FIFA Club World Cup 2025 ekos na we the standard version 32 teams and airborne na for the first time and airborne 32 teams and airborne first no na various confederations out on no champions and eba na omabeshia no mabona so we there FIFA say what treatre mo bonnet say say na World Cup proper no 32 clubs and airborne FIFA Club World Cup no 2025 nebusia Africans on ye nya 4 teams kwakọ gina ya nemo na omahwe so betumi ate Africa nim FIFA Club World Cup na se edikan no bobo kwa ye friend El Ali na El Ali efi Egypt LA gina mo FIFA Club World Cup na se enti teams na fi Africa kono Ali kan be na obenya Esperance Sportive Tunis omo fi Tunisia omo so gina mo FIFA Club World Cup no omo kwakọ participate de ama Africa na obenya Redad Athletic Club enkrofo twanity from Redad Casablanca ono so begire mo de ama Africa enso ewo na fe Mamelodi Sundowns efi South Africa ono so begire mo ahwe se ene no FIFA Club World Cup no obetumi de anuonyam de abre Africa yetumi edi unkomo de ama Channels for mame say 4 teams eko gire mo de ama Africa no El Ali omo fi Egypt Esperance Sportive de Tunis omo fi Tunisia Redad Athletic Club aka Redad Casablanca omo fi Morocco na Mamelodi Sundowns na African teams na kono obia first game on bebono say NTM bobo kwa ye friend Ali omo PM group A na Ali omo first game no omo bono nyame adoma ayemrachi 12 am and omo bossa game no Ali ebetena Hard Rock Stadium America na omo ne Messi team ye friend Inter Miami etumi edi abone nti Ali na ebebie FIFA Club World Cup na no omo ne Inter Miami na ebebossa game na ayemrachi 12 am sanso na upiem group D Esperance Sportive de Tunis no na Esperance ene Flamingo ebebo nyame adoma Tuesday Branda edi animo no na Esperance ebebo ne first game against Flamingo omo fi Brazil Lincoln Financial Field na sa game ne bekoso Branda ayemnache donkro 1 am na sa game no ebekoso na Mamelodi Sundowns group F na omo ne Osan omo fi Korea na ebebo Branda enwumre no do 10 pm na sa game no ebekoso between Mamelodi Sundowns and Osan omo fi Korea Inter Enco Stadium na sa game no yebetumi akoswa yede enwonsem so etumi ede asomo na afenso no Redad Athletic Club aka Redad Casablanca omo so bebo omo game no ukuada 4 p.m. Omone Manchester City yana betumi abwasa game no ewo Lincoln Financial Fielder yetumi edi sankomo no edi achonti abusia teams efi Africa ako gem FIFA Club World Cup na se no omo won sam na media so omo first game so mbebo no na me breaking ni nyina down edi amoyanto aso ne yemfa heat no emfa mfi ebibrem emfa maria yemwura mo ewo Egypt na current CAF Champions League omo winners Pyramid Football Club omo na 2024-2025 season CAF Champions League no omo G edisi omo na so against Boboku a ye friend Mamelodi Sundowns of South Africa na Pyramid 4 eje trophy no edifi omo sam na Pyramid 4 no omo coach ofi Croatia ye friend Krasnoslav Juric na Krasnoslav Juric no ofi Boboku a ye friend Pyramid akọ na sana mpene for kan ejebi we ejabeti ase enti Pyramid for already omo market no so a omo pe new manager na hot cake manager on the African continent no young coach your friend the African Pep Guardiola nidi edi Rolani Mokwena na last week no obeka me de betu anim se Rolani Mokwena no Boboku a your friend no Orlando Pirates of South Africa eni abreso omo peso omo pe no na enden so Pyramid for edi omo wajima Pyramid 4 no endra omo kopie mo South Africa ene Rolani Mokwena ne entourage ekohia ekodidi nkomo hwe se ende no ombetimi afana na Rolani Mokwena nkomo twetwe no ne ekeka kode am se oya de na dwen e de ama Pyramid 4 no ahead of Orlando Pirates de no enti abusia me confirm de ama se Pyramid as it stands now no omo no leading race no se ombetumi anya papa ye friend Rolani Mokwena no aba etumi abesia kan de ama oma ana watumi abekochi omo na omasia kan na bibia akoye e de ama enti bibia toto di dia Rolani Mokwena be new manager ye de ama Boboku a ye friend Pyramid FC a ye de awonsam edema na DL Congo coach Florent Mbenge Nansia eno no so de somo eba na wie ewo Boboku a ye friend highlife kache after 3 years ewo maya ye friend Sudan me no kase ono so Boboku a ye friend Azam FC omo Tanzania no omo so any Florent Mbenge edi komo say ni experience a wa accumulate over the years no the odibepiemo ewo Boboku a ye friend Azam FC ewo Tanzania ebetumi aboa na bibia atutodi enti me no kase Azam so ewremo say omo pe papa ye friend Florent Mbenge so mra na obe kochioma ye de ewon somebody to wenim ewo dwumadi ne so ye fi Africa dia yamfa ye nchiem ewo tennis na ye ndi nkomo ewo tennis emfamaria say Andy Murray British retired professional tennis player na say Andy Murray retired from professional tennis no na nsia ye hun say for 6 months no okokochi Novak Djokovic ano ni ye bi sanse ne coach no o de be na adwuma na say ene no o de be tu ba bi kakra ena o se ene no coach no in tennis no at some stage no ono say Andy Murray no obesa ababiem ena yebisa nse ebe sesia na eno si ontumi nkyere se ebe sesia na ebe later na se Andy Murray etwane nsam so no ena odi tu dwa se one plan so no obeko coach mu se owie tennis na no ra coach mu na momo ora tennis coach mu no we say a pretty unique opportunity edi mano say odibesua de fit the best athlete of all time or Novak Djokovic enti sade no odesua hiama a lot and a boa so ama know how to work with a team enti coach ne de they definitely obesa bamu biem na say be sesia anabe da chibidie emre ene nkrabia ene be kire say Andy Murray ne nsama ode atudwa ewo tennis mu no a yetumi ede amao ewo dwumadi ne so na yento ansam no so ewo tennis emfama dia the next tennis championship ayehwenim say ebetumi abaso no Wimbledon tennis championship ekoso England na ebecha sia Monday June 30th 2025 ebeto aso sa akosi Sunday July 13th 2025 na busia eni just some bane say Wimbledon na fie beba so no prize money no oma increase no by 7% na we no record 53.5 million pounds any sika afino prize money. What about dollars ma? $72.7 million and afino Wimbledon penny for no edi eremo tournament no na omatumi edi atoso na almost single no wa obejino afi sika no omapegem 3 million pounds and wa obejino obetumi ene enso ewo na 3 million pounds no de dollars ma $4 million for the last 10 years no sa sika we omumfa bia ema tennis athlete bi aye enti we no sika no emu epeja ya ye record wo a yetumi edi nkomo ade ama nti afi wo ma ebekọ rembrede no on betumi anya sika pa ede egu omobotom a yetumi de wonsam ede asomo ye fi eye tennis nso ye nwremu ewo the noble act of self defense boxing na yam fan some emfi on fama last week no na eye Ukrainian boxer aye fan Vasily Lomachenko retire na and then Alexander Usyk currently no ono ye undisputed world heavyweight champion belt ni nyina kita na nchebia one Daniel the boys ekoko na yebisa eye Alexander Usyk se Vasily Lomachenko ni nyina na fi Ukraine wa retire and then na obeka kire no and say Vasily Lomachenko no eye one of the greatest athletes we are sports ever ehum na we inspire millions we changing the game or you're proud to say obetumi friend and adamfo ni teammate and brother enti ono Alexander Usyk no bisane dia orishe eye abranti friend Vasily Lomachenko the best of luck e won retirement mo we ene nsama eye Alexander Usyk ade atuja ade for Vasily Lomachenko ho a ye de asomne busuam nyame ya adoma July bosum ya edi enim no ne de toso eye dunkron July 19th Wembley Sports Stadium no empire bega world undisputed heavyweight na baso na bout we emuba yiri brutal eye Alexander Usyk world undisputed heavyweight champion back to back and obo Tyson Fury yaje side title so nyina ede ehye no one Daniel the boys are currently no IBF world heavyweight title no ekita no and ede santo kwana de bebani na last 2 weeks no and Daniel the boys in central for ni di nkomo bi sanse ntokwana e baso no den na ye expect him fanfimu no si oh na say Daniel the boys one na akopen na the boys ni mnia ana ono Daniel the boys no ne Usyk akopen enti ono the boys de obisa na obeka se ono the boys ne de Usyk enim nia obetumi de aye no na ose oman point bi no etumi abranti aye fra no Usyk ye up to now se ubisa na obeka se Usyk carry mu nyina no the heavy punch a watumi receive no aye from ono Daniel the boys eno ena yenya Usyk ne yebisa se Usyk bra beyi wano na Usyk say na abranti a your friend Daniel the boys can one ne ya adwen say ono ena we receive heavy punch from ana eno si dabi anye Daniel the boys ena we receive the hardest and the heaviest hit from or say oya akwala no ne no one ponko bi no mu di agro ena ponko ne de ne nan ball no na se na ponko de ne nan ball no ekọ no ye pa enti ubisa na obeka sa point na o receive here from ponko no ede ne nan ball no emu odukura de chin ya Daniel the boys ekika nti Daniel the boys enim ni okika dia onka na ntum the heaviest puncher on we receive no from ponko we ene nsama abrante FN Usyk inyano a ono so ede ama Daniel the boys intention no I start build it up yede enwon nsama dia na head of that bout na baso no Frank Warren, English boxing manager. Ono no ye founder Edema Queensbury promotion. Na ye kobisa nsem tokwana eba so no huni sem. Na Frank Warren echima. O say Daniel the boys no will grow in the game. Na ohuni sem oben knock out Alexander Usyk. Ade nti no kasa. O say abrante friend Daniel the boys no. O massive punch and a big punch bia. Se eka no nyina wona so a ebetumi kukuru e de wato fam. Na afen so abrante no eswa. And the energetic young guy no obetumi gina ne nanso toe to toe with Usyk into ubizane dia obeka se da about never so no se Daniel the boys and knock down Alexander Usyk enya no wan Frank Warren.
What differences have you seen in Daniel this time round compared to Daniel first time round where it didn't quite go his way on the night?
Well, I'm going to go with what his manager said, what Usyk's manager said, Aegis. Aegis came out, he said, this time we're not fighting Daniel the boy, we're fighting Daniel the man. And I think that's the difference. You know, since that Usyk fight, which he was an underdog going into, and he showed that his punch power and hurt Usyk. Daniel had to grow up after that, and he did grow up, and he's had 3 magnificent wins since. Winning against each one of them in Babe Miller as an underdog, knocked him out in the 12th round and showed at any time in a fight, no matter how late it is, if he catches you, you go. went into the fight with the bogeyman, the division, which nobody wanted to fight Hrgovic at all. And then obviously the big one at Wembley, 2-time world champion, went in the Lions Den because everybody there was behind AJ and done an absolute job on him from round one. I mean, he had him on the floor 4 or 5 times.
Do you envisage him knocking Usyk out, or do you envisage Daniel winning on points?
If he catches him, he'll knock him out.
That would be a statement.
He's a massive puncher. He's a massive... You got to look what he's done. He's another one. He's a big puncher, and he's young. He's only 27 years of age, and he's a young 27 years of age.
Way and in summer Frank Warren, a English boxing manager, founder, at my Queensbury promotioner. Yade I want some so to me area to him. I would Jumedian swa, and ye asam ketuakra, intinde no, Santo Kwana tension or I started a build up. Yet to me, Eddie, I want some so Eddie Asmo, I would Jumedian so. Now, young to us, Sony and fan some for from, and Famadia Young Remo, our National Basketball Association. Now, young fa, I want some Famadia only with a fine ano, Ebusia a set, a Guswa, a Cosonaya between Oklahoma City Tender and the Indiana Pacers, and Omodia Fee Fine ano, Eddie Ayan Tam so. Na game 1 eto dwano Oklahoma City Thunder in the Indiana Pacers etwamo 111 baskets as against 110. Game 2 no Oklahoma City Thunder Indiana Pacers etwamo 123 baskets as against 107 baskets. And offense game 3 no etumi eto dwano Indiana Pacers Oklahoma City Thunder etwam 116 baskets as against 107 baskets. Enti menoka say no Indiana Pacers LED by 2-1 and so ewonom na game 4 and 5 no baso na ene aymrache 12:30 a.m. no and sa game no bet me abaso between Indiana Pacers and Oklahoma City Thunder and offense no Tuesday 17th June 12:30 I'm watching and a 5th game no and so ebekoso ayede ehonsam and so etumi ede asomo jumedian so yemremo football ne yemfa ehonsam emfama de yemremo FIFA Club World Cup na say na yemfa FIFA Club World Cup nsam no entumi emfansomo na ehu ne yeko ene ne ba osan say FIFA Club World Cup no emu aye shi teams no etumi enya kodu dada omo prepare se ene no omo betumi ede omo nyama etumi atutu ye na FIFA Club World Cup no sana American kan wa semechiro na afi no the extended version no ana etodwa wa yede ehon samari ama ehia July 15th 2025 I'm watching na atuomu sa akosi July 13th 2025 into from June 15th to July 13th and tournament no etumi ebaso na ewusian 32 teams omoko FIFA Club World Cup no afi no maminya botre na memform wonsam emfa entu anim na ehun se na etie dia sei na etie na teams na ekono ubenya Redad, Seattle Sounders, Inter Miami, Flamingo, River Plate, Real Madrid, Inter Milan, FC Porto, Manchester City, Boca Juniors, and wenya Auckland City, ubenya Urala Red Diamonds, wenya Osan HD, RN, El Ali, Mamelodi Sundowns, ubenya ES Tunis, na wenya Montreal, LA FC, na wenya Pachuca, Palmeiras, Fluminense, Chelsea, and ubenya Botafogo, Bayern Munich, PSG, Red Bull Salzburg, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, Dortmund, Benfica, and FC Porto. Yes, teams way any 32 teams are FIFA Club World Cup no omo kwakwa jinema yede ehon sam ede asomo DJ Mario mami groups no na me break down groups no na yehu na groups no enso etedia ebusiam uremo group A hona group A hono say na etie na group A no ubenya Palmeiras ubenya FC Porto El Ali na wenya Inter Milan uremo group B PSG Atletico Madrid Botafogo and Seattle Sounders. Group C no ubenya FC Bayern Munich Auckland City Boca Juniors Benfica and urem group D Flamingo Esperance na wenya Chelsea na wenya Club Lyon and so and group E River Plate Urala Red Diamond CF Montreal and Inter Milan ɛna group F no wobɛnya Fluminense, Dortmund, Osan ɛna Mamelodi Sundowns ɛna group J no wobɛnya Manchester City, Wydad ɛna AN ɛna Juventus na uremo ɛwɔ group H Real Madrid, Al Hilal, Pachuca ɛna FC Salzburg wey ɛnso ni teams a etumi ɛwɔ group H nti abusia uremo ɛwɔ FIFA Club World Cup na say ɛna groups ne tie now yanko na yamfa matches a ebetumi atodwa na otwi no yamfa ɛwonsam ɛmfama na ehu matches a na otwi ebetodwa dia match day 1 no say na tie ayunrachi ebo eye 12:30 a Inter Milan ana Inter Miami omone Ali ɛna ebebo sanso na ochina nwumere 4 p.m. Bayern Munich ene Auckland City ebebo 7 p.m. ochina no PSG ene Atletico Madrid ebebo na 10 p.m. ochina no Palmeiras ene FC Porto ede abweni nyame adoma juada ebo ayimrachi eye 2 a.m. Botafogo ene Seattle Sounders ebebo na 7 p.m. juada no Chelsea ene LAFC ede abweni na fenso no 10 p.m. juada no Boca Juniors ene Benfica ede abweni wey ene games a ebeto dwa ayimrachi ni ochina ni juada yede ewonsam ede ama games na to so na de efiti juada kono yetenase a yede wonsam ebetumi ede asomwa enye asem ketwa enso wo ebusia yenwramo na yemfa transfer stories kakra emfa ento aso emfamo na hu stories a etuto dwa ewo transfer market ni mu dia ebusia yenhyase emfa mfi boboku a yefe ni Liverpool akache na uramo ewo boboku a yefe ni Liverpool akache ananse a ena omo complete the signing of German sensation a yefe ni Florian Wirtz edini fi boboku a yefe ni Bayern Leverkusen na meno ka say there Florian Wirtz ni sika obeje no ababeto dwa na after completing a record transfer fee of 150 million euros no Florian Wirtz afibia obeji 20 million pounds afibia ewo boboku a yefe Liverpool akache nti that means na watwi bia no Florian Wirtz ebeje 380,000 pounds a week and the aguni bottom ewo boboku a yefe ni Liverpool akache enti akola no ojiska yepa ewo Liverpool akache a yede ewonsam ede amam na unim se Liverpool boboku no ebusia omo pe new striker esan se Darwin Nunes no mo si ontwate wasa bruta enti ombeja ne kwan amanako na Victor Osimhen Nigerian striker obone board ma Napoli anansia okobo loan ede ma boboku a yefe ne Galatasaray Sports Club ewo Turkey no Arante Al Hilal for no epeno nanso so obekọ sonko akwakọ ebibia o kamia nsesa de no yakọ offer no ene Galatasaray for pushi mayu anso enenamo latest report ananope metumi ediama ewo yedwubedie so achema Liverpool fonso ewremo se omunya Arante a ye friend Victor Osimhen na omode ne beba na waba be sia kan abegina ni mo atoto ntena twitwitwatwa hede amaboboko efe Liverpool esanse Darwin Nunes no Nia kika kwe die ombeja ne kwa na akonti Darwin Nunes kodia ense omunya new striker no ba enti Liverpool fonso ewrem se omunya Arante a ye friend Victor Osimhen a ombetumi de naba na waba be sia kan dia mama nanope ma confirm sa story no edi ama no onim se Chelsea ko FIFA Club World Cup ni bi na Chelsea a unveil special edition of NFL and MLB style jersey a omo de celebrate FIFA Club World Cup na omo kono ba Facebook DLFM 106.9 and YouTube DLFM 106.9 Chelsea jersey special edition a omo unveil a omo de eco FIFA Club World Cup na NFL and MLB style no yede ato Facebook a onso obetumi enye bi ahwe amabon komo enso ede acho na Tottenham Hotspur akachi no manya new manager a ye friend Thomas Frank omafa no ade na fi Brentford na Heung-min Son Tottenham Hotspur som captain ofi Korea na enkomotwetwe a efi England eba no ene se Heung-min Son chirema bema be ye bi wa me ni nyina na wasom ache ewo Tottenham akachi odiomaki Europa League ni ade wa ye bi open new challenge enti Arante a efe Heung-min Son no o contemplate so be fi boboku a ye friend Tottenham Hotspur akache na wakoni amete ene se boboku a ye friend Fenerbahce a omusi o makan ewo Sukuru Sarakurukuru Stadium ewo Turkey a Jose Mourinho ene ye omo manager no ende no omu didi nkomo se omunya Heung-min Son a ombefa no na ni amete ene se boboku a ye friend Fenerbahce ayo madwem se Heung-min Son egitum se obesi akandi amama afibia no omo pese omo man 12 million euros a season ɛna ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo de ma no na ene ɔgye gu ne bɔtɔm na ɔno nso ba na ɔbɛkɔkyi boboku a anaasɛ ɔbɛsi akan ɛde ma boboku a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Fenerbahce a yɛde ɛho nsɛm de ma wɔn nti Tottenhamfoɔ no wanhwɛ yɛ bi ɔmbɛtumi ɛlusu aberante a yɛfrɛ no Huminson ɛnso ɛde ama Fenerbahce a midi saa nkɔmɔ no ɛde ama ɛwɔ dwumadie no so a ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa na Tottenham Hotspurs akakye no Tottenham nso awura mu ɔmo sɛ Brian Mbuomo ɛyɛ Brentford striker na ofi Cameroon a Manchester United ɛde kokoasa saa sɛ ɔmo bɛ sign ne sɛ ɔmo nsign no ene Tottenham nso awura mu don't forget sɛ Thomas Frank no coach Brian Mbuomo ɛwɔ Tottenham ɔmo nso awura mu sɛ ɔmo nya brante a yɛfɛ ne Brian Mbuomo a ɔmo de ne bɛba na waba bɛsi akan ɛde ama ɔma yɛde wɔn nsɛm de ma nti Thomas Frank ɛnso astati pushi sɛ ɛbɛyɛ Tottenham for no ɛnsan ne abrante a yɛfɛ ne Brian Mbuomo na mo metumi akɔmfɛme ɛde ama sɛ abrante ne deɛ ɔne Man for no agree bibia ɔmo pɛ sɛ ene no ɔmo tumi ɛde nyama ɛtutuye na ɔmo tumi ɛde ɛma ɛyɛ boboku a yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Manchester United na bibia nso ɛtumi ɛyɛ kama enti boboku a yɛfrɛ no Man U deɛ ɔmo nim sɛ ɔmo di nkɔmɔ ɛdu akyire a abrante yɛfrɛ no Brian Mbuomo no ɛyɛ deɛ obetumi aba na waba bɛsi na kan ɛde ama boboku a yɛfrɛ no Man U nanso Tottenham for no pushi Thomas Frank ɛpɛ sɛ ɔne abrante a yɛfrɛ no Brian Mbuomo ɛyɛ adwuma ɛwɔ Tottenham a mɛde ɛho nsɛm ɛde asom na Man U for no sɛ striker bɛn na ɛba Brian Mbuomo yi akɔyɛ bibia wɔ saa nso na abrante yɛfrɛ no Victor Gyökeres yi yɛhu sɛ ɔba o sɛ ɔma o Victor Osimhen ɔmo ne nam ho nea mete ne sɛ Manchester United show interest ɛwɔ entrant Frankfurt ɔmo French 22-year-old striker yɛfrɛ no Hugo Ekitike na Hugo Ekitike ɛyɛ former player ɛde ma PSG ne ɔ Frankfurt a ɔtoto ntena basa na Man U foɔ ne sɛ ɔmanya Brian Mbuomo na ɔmanya Victor Gyökeres na Victor Osimhen amadia abrante a yɛfrɛ Hugo Ekitike no likely sɛ ɔmbɛtumi ɛde naba na waba abɛsi akan ɛde ama wɔn nti Man U nso show interest ɛwɔ Frankfurt striker Hugo Ekitike mu a yɛde ɛwɔ nsɛm no ɛde asom na wɔ Spain no Barcelona ndra Deco ne ne mpɛnfoɔ no ɔmo hyia Nico Williams ni agent ɛne sɛ Barcelona for Nico Williams no asa sɔre biam na yɛ Nico Williams ɛna ka kyerɛ ni agent sɛ ɔne Barca fo ni nkɔmɔ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkɔ Barca na nkɔmɔ twetwe no ɛkɔ awie no Nico Williams aka kyerɛ Barca fo ne sɛ last summer o disappoint ɔmo wamba enti this summer de ɔpɛ sɛ ɔbɛsi akan ɛde ma ɛyɛ Barcelona na last season no Barcelona for ɔfa no 6.3 million euros a season ɔse wagye atum saa sika no ɔbɛgye now no Barcelona aka kyerɛ sɛ neɛ ɔne beba fo ni didi nkɔmɔ fo ni release cross no na ɔne ɔmo didi nkɔmɔ no pushi move no na bibi atuto din dia ɔmo Barca fo be make a move enti ɛna no pɛ metumi confirm the amount say Nico Williams to Barcelona no asa solid biema the deal is in place Barcelona were about 90% chance say on be signing Nico Williams this summer from Athletic Club Bilbao ye deal nkomodi acho na Barcelona for manager a friend Hansi Flick no e friend Nico Williams wo phone so ni di nkomo hello Nico nie osia coach minie na wona last summer wo disappointing na wa ma no me pe obesi aka mi project ne say me build team ankola na ebo enti Pedri Gavi mo ene eye Lami Yamal no nti bra be kan ententen no so ba memo wabo imagine say na one Lami Yamal bo Spain no on ne bebo e wo Barcelona be fanti bra me project no wo me plans enti ene Hansi Flick ene abrante fe Nico Williams edi nkomo e ma watumi a convince Nico Williams Nico etumi ajatum se oba na wa ba be sia kan e de amaboboku a ye fe no e Barcelona ye de e won sam de man tiabusia ne akeka ko edi e abrante a ye fe no Lami Yamal eni Nico ebese hia ewo Spanish national team ni camp na Barca for no masa team mo pese mo build die ano hio mo wo Lami Yamal wo ene Nico saba be kan ni ade Madrid for no mo nyina yo ni next season no mo de ye mo no na mo nso betumi asaba bi ma enya sam keto antebusuan ya me confirm ni ama say Nico Williams to Barcelona no adida na akwema bibia ekoye ye de won sam ni ama Joan Garcia Spanish goalkeeper obone ball de ma ana osina kan de ma bobo kwa FN Espanyol na Barcelona assigning officially ni release clause 25 million euros no Barcelona activate o ma tueska no La Liga headquarters and La Liga and penny for no so fresh Spanish for say penny fue Barcelona for no Juan Garcia new release clause 25 million euros no ma bet yo omo de check na ba nti mo be gina mo cash out enti Juan Garcia onye mu player bi enti officially no Barcelona enya new goalkeeper ye friend Juan Garcia 5 years contract until June 2025 and I wait me assign the amabobo kwa ye friend Barcelona na shine so fama me say Hansi Flick akachi your boy and say next season ono no be any number 1 goalkeeper enti Marc-Andre ter Stegen there on be jana kwan na momo no Vuja Szczesny ebe ye deputy to Juan Garcia. Yede and some answer area sumo. Jumedian so Real Madrid officially no completed the signing of Argentina or more midfielder. Your friend Franco Mastertuano. 17 years. Now Real Madrid new release clause 45 million euros no. Omobetia in installment of 3 years. Intia Fibiano 15 million euros. Now Real Madrid betia. This season omobetia 15. Next season omobetia 15. Now third season omobetia 15 and so on. Yede I want some man Franco Mastertuano 6 years contract until June 2031 and was signing Ede Amabobo kwa ye friend Real Madrid yedi unkomo Ede actual Diego Simeone manager Ede ma Atletico Madrid ye bisansa Antoine Griezmann Ofi Atletico Madrid call Barcelona no eden na ofele eden na okache no no say Griezmann or a legend at the Atletico Madrid na Ofi Atletico Madrid for 3-4 months no no realize say why a big mistake na man decided so be return back to Atletico Madrid winning someone Diego Simeone area tuga afa Antoine Griezmann wa de aso na AC Milan ewo Italy o me show interest say Arsenal Ukrainian left backer from Alexander Zichenko no omo pen from Arsenal now him say AC Milan omo left back friend Theo Hernandez no o pese ofi oko ahila move no wanko eno achin so no in the Atletico Madrid move no as a bibia na definitely head and Theo Hernandez obefi AC Milan akachi ti AC Milan epe new left backer almost say Alexander Zichenko wa Arsenal no ono eno pese obokofana na yedi ewon komo enso edi acho ewo dwumadie ne so enso ewo na Bayern Munich akachi ewo Germany no onim se Leroy Sané efiwo eko boboku a ye fene Galatasaray ewo Turkey enso so ewo na Jesse number 10 no na eno ena Leroy Sané ehye ene no abaye vacant ewo Bayern Munich akachi na Jamal Musiala ena metumi a confirm e dia say next season obesha number 10 Jesse no de ama Bayern Munich into Bayern Munich new number 10 Jamal Musiala medi ehon komo de achro na Bayern Leverkusen ehu abrantia your friend from vet 150 million euros o mehu nedi na niameti ene say Leverkusen new manager Erik ten Hag akache Bayern Leverkusen for say Brentford and Bournemouth abrantia ofi omaya your friend Holland your friend Justin Kluivert no omunkofano as a replacement and from Abrantia your friend from vet intinde no Bayer Leverkusen a room say omope Bournemouth Abrantia your friend Justin Kluivert yede enwensam edi asom PSG omo player bi onim Bob Bruta your friend Bradley Barcola na Bradley Barcola team sawro na pen Liverpool town Bayern Munich at town na Bayern Munich epe Abrantia fe Nico Williams na so ya so evom akọ Barcelona na niamete ne se Bayern Munich adi omani abo Abrantia ye friend Bradley Barcola omo di omani abo ni duam na so PSG for aka che Liverpool for se ene Bayern Munich for se hwe na munim nampa che abo akọkọ sechi ana yen nton ya akọkọ bidio nti PSG for ne no way Abrantia friend Bradley Barcola no omo nton ne enton no chena ye de enwon samade ma na AS Monaco for my busy omo ye signings into their team na omo chirema omo se Paul Labili possibility Pogba former Man U any Juventus omo midfielder because of doping sense 70 for some time now not fie ya left back no e dey free so dey or a free agent na Paul Pogba and AS Monaco offer 2 years deal say omra na ombesia kan famom deal no akwa anim ye pa na watwe nko na wie de na AS Monaco oma completed the signing of Paul Labili possibility Pogba say omra mesia kan emfamo enyo no nko Ansu Fati from Barcelona so de no go through edu akiri ye pa enche bia no Ansu Fati nso bewura mu o bobo kwa efe no Monaco akache na wakwa kosia kan de amama ye de enwonsam edema na wiase wo ho anipa bia nea wo ye bia wo bompa ya no wasle lack favor any grace obenim ade bia ye nanso lack ni favor ni wo so a obebre wo ne awoyem na one player na asem ya me ya pa ye Canadian striker ye friend Jonathan David onim ball nim go hye nanso big teams no enenam na enema you si omokofa Hugo Ikitike na ene no Jonathan David at free agent ene sa nia owa Leipzig Benjamin Sesko onim ball chin omunyina nanso big teams no bia opera striker omatwi omani e de awon Jonathan David say ye Shabro say ye Nkrabio untumi enkyere ni ameti ene se Galatasaray for so mentumi ansign Victor Osimhen dia ene ombe ofa Abrante friend Jonathan David ombe ofa no edil na watumi aba besia kan ede amam enso wo ene Man U for mo per striker boy onim goal share consistent goal scorer ene Arsenal mo per striker mo nkofa no free agent ene monenam per strikers bi onim ball brutal Jonathan David ni amete ene se wan hwe bia obetumi akopie mo ewo Galatasaray akachia yede enwonsam edema Barcelona Abrante munya na Lewandowski ne backup any future replacement and Kenya bad onim bobo onim go nso hye eno Jonathan David nasem na meka area Jose Mourinho say open Neymar from Santos na oma offer 1 year plus 1 year contract enti Jose Mourinho say be ya Neymar embesia kan fama Fenerbahce ewo Sukuru Sarakuru Stadium ewo Turkey nkomatwetwe no eguso ekoso Neymar obeko ana onko sanso na Kawoka English right back obo edema Man City no ono nso ene no Fenerbahce force omo pen so mra na omesia kan emfa emabusia yemfa ma no ne nsi na mempen fo ni rama no ne kakra mfa ma na yentinsi fie na yemfa fie de no emeto aso afe ana wadwene ha DLFM 106.9 DL Power Sports ana yetin kunya so a ye de esomo ye hyase nonkron ye di kan edi nkomo ewo doctor kache ana ye de amanone nsem edi abro ye wie amanone nsem ye bedi nkobo amanone kakra bi yanche na yaba fie edi efie de no etumi abeto aso de ama show no live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 YouTube on so no live o DLFM 106.9 oh WhatsApp voice note and a WhatsApp message you know Fabra 0593 406565 0593 406565 odeba yebetumi abo ana yebekin kan di amawa enye asam keto akra enso so ewo already seated no Kenneth Atta sanso ena Jesse Atranse obo Raman Atnase ena miamade nyina wa bin bruta coach Vincent Abio yes coach enso aba coach Atnase na mamema coach akwawa ansana mako Kenneth ene Jesse wo na omewura ma no ne kakra bi di amaye ansana atiesifie coach
yeah
ofa na mengabo
mi ole no e
ina bo eche
bole abeshi
wow wada bo shi ake ngmene obasra o
mi danyeshi
ofa na enti ebusia coach Vincent Abio ena ne coach ababesra coach yada sese ne waba
Misundasi.
Mati.
Say bia boko.
Nyame adon boko. Fantastic. Ye nya say ani age. Enti no ye bedim komo bebre. Mate. Enti ewusia coach Vincent Abio na me papa wa besra ope coach say o Ghana ha o ma bin na modern techniques of coaching omunima. Untumi elmo yini di mfi. Ono the modern technology, modern methods and all the adwuma ewo coaching wan yes cake no na nyame adom dabi coach on one kan nyame adom or kan tactics or kan technology and or kan modern system ye ba obetene nka and so ewo na mamenko Kenneth Atani Jesse wakakra bi ewa manone na yemrafie wo Kenneth yese first come first serve enti obaja Jesse enti mamensha se mfanfi wakakra bi wa manone yenti o
Apakan ejebo ejenya bedu onim say the FIFA Club World Cup and Jumedie no shase na this tournament tournament bia na all the confederation wa be winner of your various confederation no and amutumi ekobo this FIFA tournament but nay FIFA atena say ehuni say dentina yenye in a tournament form entiene ubehunu say ye call this FIFA Club World Cup ma 16 teams and ekwa participate this year FIFA Club World Cup aya sometimes share previous tournament na ye bona 8 teams won't say European teams they just walk straight to the semi-final stage and if FIFA tena se hu ni say ye in a tournament form na ye pray for sponsorship nyama betumi akoyentene share US of A and the tournament and so etumi etodwa ewo ho 16 teams group of 5 groups and before etumi a group in there and a first game and so etumi etodwa Al Ahly from Egypt and a first club a friend Inter Miami from US of A omo and the host nation and as a hosting club omo etumi hosti this tournament na only say FIFA Club World Cup in 24 at the $1 billion and only skabotina in 24 area to say spread it across the various air clubs participating this year FIFA Club World Cup $1 billion and escabote $125 million ebe kwama club ono betumi ewini this tournament entin club na say this year FIFA Club World Cup no oja $125 million and ono sika no betumi ade akọ eriama ewo jumedian enti ye hwe me focus more on the African clubs and they participate this year FIFA Club World Cup onim say African teams participate this year FIFA Club World Cup no o participating no kwano unya $9.55 million eno na esika butna as a participating team Africa no wonsa etumi kan we no esika wa qualifier o kwa kombo this tournament no wonsa kan $9.55 million sasika we ebakrum ha etumi ye nyama bebre enso your football mo enso anti this class Mamelodi Sundowns ebe receive this amount so and Al Ahly enso be receive this amount so and with that club of Casablanca omo nyina receive $9.55 million as they are participating in this year's tournament. Mamen ko enhwe group stages group A no yebenya Palmeiras of Brazil so and Porto from Portugal. When we say UEFA for no so coefficient and ma clubs binum enya konya ekosi akan this year Club World Cup o share FC Porto for the first 5 years nya de omotumi agi any European trophy bia but no coefficient o share omo Portuguese league na omo bona in the 5 and as the last 5 years o share amount of points omotumi accumulate the Portuguese league no and no mo akonya ekosi akan the FIFA Club World Cup group A no ubenya Palmeiras from Brazil, Porto from Amaya FN Portugal, so and Ali from Egypt, so and Inter Miami from US of A, so and group B on yebenya Paris Saint-Germain, so and Atletico Madrid, Botafogo of Brazil, so and Settle Sundowns of Canada, also group B, South and group C on Yebenya Bayern Munich, South and Auckland City, South and Boca Juniors from Argentina, SL Benfica from Portugal, South and group D no Yebenya Flamingo from Brazil, South and ES Tunis from Africa, South and Chelsea from Europe, and LA Galaxy from US of A. Group E on your River Plate of Argentina, South and Red Dynamos from Omayani Dean, and so Japan, Montreal.
Urawa.
Yes, Urawa
Red
Dynamos from Japan. Okopiemu Asia Hona Asian AFC Air Championship na etonamo and a defending champions and the omunya this opportunity area and so the FIFA Club World Cup Inter Milan from Italy a complete group of group E na group F no yebenya Fluminense from Brazil so and a Borussia Dortmund from Germany so and a Ulsan HD and so and a Mamelodi Sundowns from Omaya FN South Africa so and a group G no yebenya South Africa club FN Manchester City WAC of Morocco and a Al Ain okay this club former Asamoah club okobo UAE almost participate this year Club World Cup and so South and a Juventus from Italy and a so ukopiemu the last group na Real Madrid from Spain, Al Hilal from Saudi Arabia, South and a Pachuca from Mexico, South and RB Salzburg. So these are the clubs any omo kwako participate this year FIFA Club World Cup and also to me to that mamenche Africa clubs omo kwako si akan onim say athlete omo na to this tournament and then omo ball against Inter Miami o share omo fixtures omo the area mu into this year Club World Cup na athlete ever ball against Inter Miami omo next game Palmeiras so and third game is against FC Porto and so also na Esperance Sportive de Tunis. First game omo airborne against Flamingo and answer we no Flamingo of Brazil so and omo next game no omo airborne editor LA Galaxy so and their third game they are playing against Chelsea and so we fixtures club fan Esperance Sportive de Tunis omo Eddie Remo and so so and I share the work of Morocco omo airborne first game no and so against club fan Manchester City and Wednesday 5th and I say we no 16th of June and omo airborne editor club ye fan Manchester City omo next game 22nd of June omo airborne editor club fan Juventus so and omo last game no omo airborne editor club fan Al Ain and so we fixtures work of Morocco omo Eddie Remo and so so and Melody Sundowns no omo first game and as omo opening game no omo airborne editor Pachuca so and omo next game omo airborne editor club FN Borussia Dortmund so and their last game in the group no omo airborne editor club FN we no and so club and Fluminense so these are African teams clubs are participate this year Club World Cup no fixtures omo ebo unim say ukoshe Africa nationalities and as African players omo enya akonya Asia kandodo na Morocco ekita the most players omo participate this year Club World Cup no ohwe Moroccan players this year omo ebo Club World Cup na omo 31 enti ebenya 31 Moroccan players omo participate this year Club World Cup so na South African players no yebenya 31 Tunisia for 25 players omo participate so na Egypt 23 players Mali ekita 8 players Nigeria ekita 5 players so na Algeria and so ekita 4 players Ghanaian players this year Club World Cup no omo participating 3 so and Senegal 3 players Angola 3 players and I say 2 players Cameroon 2 players Ivory Coast 2 players omo se enya akonya Asia kan the Club World Cup and so etumi to the Congo ekita 1 player so na Gabon and so ekita 1 player Guinea ekita 1 player Mozambique ekita 1 player Namibia ekita 1 player Tanzania and so ekita 1 player so na Togo and so ekita 1 player and so tournament and also to this year no FIFA Club World Cup no the official prize money and that so and to participate in pono and $9.5 million as African clubs I think the FIFA for no yembo mo abaso this year tournament almost so etumi ediabe to joint media me share him say African clubs are more any omo kwako jem ediama Africa no betumi ati African ema next tournament beto 2029 no and sure FIFA betumi ama more slow na FIFA World Cup proper nankasa no FIFA etumi ama African class more slow yen share him say African brothers no betumi ati African teams in the media me will hope alimu since we show more pedigree monya African terrain so I think say to progress to abia the semi-final stage crown to the grand finale yen sure say any member to me akwa African teams no
okay ano Kenneth Atta and watene nkano amanone no ye ba fie nso a ode efie eba beto so de amanti me da say Kenneth Atta why ne snappy amanone edi amaye Jesse netze
ya boss baby aboko na wonso
nyame adomo faka kra bra amanone
all right edi kan no ma yenche atiefo nyina ya boss 7 bebre na wotimi edi gu honom na mom ba bia me pese me touch quickly no Tottenham Hotspur yes omo new coach omo appoint no papa efen say Thomas Frank I say no almost say after say papa efen say Ange Postecoglou and omo party ways no ono mom na omra me take over. But so we share for the past 5 to 6 seasons here, we call in the EPL ni man. So we one of the coaches every bia no yembo league ni no. Now pe coaches on one moti me kon kan ye pa na untimi yi papa fan say Thomas Frank enfan free. Na so we team kura IFN say Brentford name brebia na yembo league ni we bia no. Bo say o makwa middle league middle team middle table team. Yes, middle table team.
Yeah.
Into brebia no be kono omo honom. Now we hear the squad ya ekura team IFN say Brentford name ebia wie no. Na papa IFN say Thomas Frank with power modern 80 minute team IFN say Brentford 80 awie on a good note na. Boss team FNC Tottenham Hotspur after say omuja FNC Ange Postecoglou omuja no cabinet makono so omunya obi dey say Thomas Frank amnet ma be seen amna betima be seen na namu I think say they are on the right path because all the past years team FM Tottenham Hotspur ade omatimanya so many coaches said etim honom so hwe Jose Mourinho etima ba papa FM say Antonio Conte mu nyina den etima ba before ne mom still na no ne no ma den entimi enkoye so as no so that low average coaches no bebre so etima den etima ba pass it through ne mo so hwe this modern football na etima bona papa FM say Thomas Frank ade a hwe ne system na be otimi bona where that kind of this modern system coaches na the AB and is our players be to say type players be say James Madison mo Domi Solanke mo e wo team mo na say bia wo nyo bi to say bia Thomas Frank no wetima be take over from wetima ba be coaches are these players are and no chira we say obetima nya the good out of them because our sha squad ya na team create me fans say Brentford ne mo ebre bia league ne mra we bia no na Brentford wetima nya even proper position than team fans say Manchester United and that other clubs no more EPL ma we chira we say oba team fans say Tottenham Hotspur na sa players no mo no o made the upgrade of team fans say Brentford almost squad no we chira we say ade a obetima den ne modern no ebetima konka a little bit push bi obetima den o metima dia man no ne modern beden ebetima konka because isi awhwa team fans Tottenham Hotspur o mani abresa abrante fans say Brian Mbuemo o munya mutimi pe and the semenyo so ma hyase ne den etima di nkomo and is obvious o manya Brian Mbuemo cramp ne se bi o munya abrante fans say semenyo cramp ebe come squad na we chira we say team fans Tottenham Hotspur no ade a o makokofa papa fans say Thomas Frank etima ba no ne modern bon ebetima konka because o hwe that squad no mutimi o na say o compare Brentford squad and there we chira we say with a little bit pusher papa fans said Dan Levy no o metimi da Thomas Frank bia no ade ebetima boa ama team fans Tottenham Hotspur no ma den o metimi akonkan and the Thomas Frank taking over from papa fans Ange Postecoglou no to me I see it to be the right decision at Thomas Levy and papa fans Dan Levy no on any management o ma den o metima take then we hear a story about a brand here FNC say Flora Wait no if we buy Leverkusen na almost done deal say obetima join team FNC say Liverpool here then 80 more boss you can't take anything away from team player FNC say Flora Wait so we hwe ne modern ball a team FNC say buy for Leverkusen and sakwa na otima be join team FNC say Liverpool na you can't take anything away from sa branch we say so hwe ne modern ma ne nyina na etimi konkan ne mo me question is say so for the past 10 years in ye so a place biana and a player biana ye betimi diska ke se bia kwakoto ni bia no oba ya na modern mono ya na ensure ntimi nkon kan sa so the player with omodiska ka say timi to na oba ya na modern mono as timi kon kan wetimi live up to expectation no so we are brand fans say Kylian Mbappe e brand no free team fans say Monaco etima join Paris Saint-Germain na aside on no wontimi nya player bia omotima tiska ka bia den etimi da kwakoto na wa ba na modern mono etima kon kan you can talk about brand fans Paul Abdi Pogba our join team fans Manchester United na British events the record signing and wetimi join team fans Manchester United ye musa won say team fans Manchester United koko season then no betima kan brand fans say Coutinho e brand Coutinho team then mo na kon kan ye pa ye musa won say bra Philip Coutinho etimi join team fans say FC Barcelona e den etimi koye ye ntima ho ne body bobia then you talk of Eddie Hazard e brand Hazard etimi join team fans Real Madrid no na ade an ne body bona etimi kon kan ye pa no join ye hwe ene matimi ko sen e pra na sefo ntia no ma ye den entima nko ya entima fama no ye hwe e brand fans say Joao Felix o free team fans Benfica etimi join team fans like Atletico Madrid no na ne mbode mbon na ade na etimi kon kan ye pa na mo wotimi join omo no eno ma eden eno ma sha say ye e kwa che we de enema no en is already the past years na player bia na this kaka say beto ni bia na say o join that club na aya na ne mbode mbon no e bia ba na sha say ye na e ba fom because o sha sika omutimi kukuru di kokoto no because on the good day no sa wo kwa pad brand bi dey say Florian waiter enkanya sa amount we na say den enkom kukuru ye e kokoto no ne mo so omo dey say scan kokoto on the bar na say e kwa say pressure bi ye dey e ba beto play no so because we face come na ba beto there then they expecting more hot from you ono so e bia no a player FNB oba be den oba be develop it etimo honum entime me fear for team FNZ Liverpool ni ye so heard for the past years na see players are yetimi this kaka say etimo toto mu nyina apart from Kylian Mbappe wetimi free Monaco etimi join Paris Saint-Germain no players no maka ni nyina modern bre bia na den entimi enko ye den entimi fa mom then we can even talk about brand FNZ Sancho e brand Sancho e fit team FNZ Dortmund e join team FNZ Manchester United na modern bono na no one of the best players Europe no join Manchester United no ma den entimi anko ye entimi me fear for Liverpool ni say abrante you can't take anything away from that team Branty fans the Florian rate name team now or join and this kind of mukuru ya kwakoton or bet me deliver up to expectation and no more side that in the and Branty and the modern wedding it me conkan so Germany against France just ended Nation League team boy no person will take it on a Branty fans Malo Gusto and one man take it say omuye game e hono man no chance no omutwa that part ngoro ma chance omode sere no we chiro so oba be join the EPL club no we chiro how ompia so na den anu ye the AC edrin and this how ban score matima kure den eda ba ton we mponi Nations League mponi and we taking on a player want me mpono and omotwa ma chance dey sere we and this how omutima kuru say SK we say nyina ba be ton na so be join Liverpool team no na so no man ko yi a you know how the English na say the EPL for no omupia so na den anu timi den etimi den e honom ne mo aside that na dey enka Branton wedding were a nice player and as so 22 years of age so ACL as an injury no wetima experience too which was able the injury situation of Branton offensive for long wait no and so ade ase nimfie no from the mum die ne mo ase plus as den e ba na side sa ne won wo take sa no mo we say ni nyina sa o mo diska kese kwakoto no na for the past year players o mo diska kese to mo romba o mo de mo no aya entimi nkonkan and the way the PRs now o mo the EPL no man no ye den no and the ni pra na otanya nyana dia boss nka we ntimi film dia we chira we say Branty FM say Fran Wait nko join team FM say Liverpool no enka a good addition for mo say bia next season cramp no enko betima san defender be o mo tat ne mo boss yen hwe say sika o mo da kwakoto no said the previous ones in team buy on ntimi flop here no Branty FM say Fran Wait wedding wetima join team FM say Liverpool wedding wontimi enkonko flop e ho no
mera say eno ya Jesse and or the in-depth analysis the about the transfer market ne so the am minim say coach waka krabi wa manone dia ana see emrafia coach waka krabi wa foreign one.
Oh, I think so. It's all about the club World Cup.
Club World Cup, yeah.
Minya kaya. Usheska pimo no Ghanaian team account and nothing sure say be account in the next 25 years. 2029 account.
Within 4 years and say to major Champions League ma.
And now coach say be check
4 years yet to be.
Ebe from na Kasa to 2029.
Yeah.
Gabo. But a Juma odi be shame no. Are we ready to put in that sort of job? Inti a genie the any problem. Say maybe Greece beji.
Aye.
Tournament no be anti-pino.
Yeah.
But on say na Greece players who are a certain level out there mobile together. So let's say you've been destined to win, but you must prepare to meet your destiny. But the yes, I need here because 2029 how many soccer seasons? Said this year we have about 25, 26. Now about 26, 27. Now about
28.
Into 3 years.
3 years.
Yent me nyashi. Who did the next 25 miles? Nayan yes, so by yent me nti. Say worrying because $9 million into an economy, the sporting economy, it's always huge. Because just imagine, say, a club brings that amount of money. Even with the FA, Galka, who organized the league, if you should give them $9 million, and I can tell you they'll do something because prize money never ceases. And as big as the prize money, that is how teams performing. But this is where I call the countries and call South Africa pejani home. Since I call Egypt pyramid pejani home. Zamalek wo
Ali.
Omo Mubadada. Work of Morocco. Ubeko Tunisia. Ubeko Tanzania. Since Uba Tanzania. Young boys. Simba. Omo pejani. Uba South Africa. The old horses are there.
Yeah. Orlando Pirates, Kaiser
Chiefs. Sounders are forced to reckon with. There's another team here, who called neighborhood
Sudan,
countries. And investment here huge.
Yeah.
Apart from financial investment, the human resource investment, there's sort of recruitment here in the NT. All can only be worried, Kakra say, any idea with me, I could be. You understand? In 10 years, worry, no, because look at the group stages. 2 million if you win a game.
Yeah.
So assume you even win one game and draw one game at 3 million.
3 million.
Then if I can $9.55. Now so 1/16th I won the prize. Quarterfinals, semi-finals. It's so ball group stages ni cry now film. For say one film cry. You are bringing home close to about $12 million. which is all a fortune because with the funny say Ghana Premier teams no, you'll be a budget. Me raise will be a budget to $2 million in a season. We call it so in a year. So I can 10 million and just say your next 5 season is secured.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yawa juma yaba fia obeti coaching kapi or the bebre of ye tebusia yeri amano ne nsem ne mu mpense woni nyina si yaba fie ne yedi fie die no so ababeto aso edi amao deal power sports live on deal 106.9 yenti we yaba yedi fie sembobo so de bebre na empen fo na agebre edi nsem no so abra wo fie
sara yam ko popeno de na yankupo atoro se ebe ho no ene ebe ho enti yeda yankupo ase ansa na mistakes na ba in our players side na omutimi equalize ye no inshallah bro ni se mintu mo me ase obehwe na wasiye no mabi
baby what the direction of Kife's economy here
direction me ye na ediko ye ediko wini na ba kofa obi aba na ma high diamond na mitianika kind of you are journalists, some of you don't I think you are doing like you don't go to school. Direction man, I'm taking Confessor to a good direction. We thank God we didn't lose in our home today. 4 matches 1 point, alhamdulillah. You are taking yourself for bad direction, action, bad caution.
Enti yam papa Alhaj Karim Grusa ena bie kwemo de aman yam fa fie nsam boboso no emfa emaudia yen hyase emfa mfi Mr Samuel Enim Ado na kachina Mr Samuel Enim Ado player manager obeka ya mribi no manager Samuel Jana ye nim so da so ya Samuel Jana manager o se wejayo eno de enya amaye nti ye ntumi nkyere but Abrante FM Matthew enim kujo no ono na o manage no ye former GFA ESCO member and afen so no or ye football administrator nansia na ye nim se o ye co-owner de ema ye bobo kwa ye friend young apostles but also new owner na kwa ye nsem bibiri an enti aba football no mu dia odi mu akotini pa na Mr Samuel Enimado na ye ne twetwe nkomo na ye bisanse nansen ekamia ye se Sena first na you produce talent continuously from Mohamed Polo Abedi Pele num era na Steven Apia Mike Essien Laye Kingston num so abe pie abobo so access quality na drop ye ntumi produce talent sabiem ewoma na ba ku bia befam mati wanim kujo mmiri bi pie yes yenya the new Abedi Pele ewoma na wanya player bi no abefam yes yenya the new Abedi Pele Nancy Abdul Aziz Isa pie yes yenya the new Abedi Pele yenwu ba bia afa bia nti ase talent ne first omo pie boss ba say omo pie moso biem adenti na Ghana yentumi produce sa talent ni biem na Samuel Enimado echirima o se Ghana ntumi produce sa talent ni biem esanse ye de football no adani business personal interest greed enibre na afen so no Sanyama we kika boma ema yentumi produce talent and I see too many vampires or got too many vampires and crofo enti game na se pepe die wo mo ye fro no mo de nam enti wan say rabo no na produce talent a obenyeska enti onim anything about say entity player nko amanone na ne de ane so ne nam fichire ofa player bia no wakosi agent bi so na wamaton player na kwa amanone player ne bedu amanone no na onye matured instead of so besua no onsua o se sanyama na akika bomu no ena Monday sa talent na mbiribi yetumi produce bebre no yentumi produce biem.
Personal interest is taking away talent development. Business is taking away talent development. Personal interest is taking away talent development. Greed is taking away talent development. And then too many vampires in the system. Vampires in what sense? People who don't know jack about the game. But just because they've seen that somebody has taken a player to Europe, they hear that, oh, he will earn this money, so he also wants to do it. But instead of him going to learn the trade, he won't learn. Straight away, you see him saying, okay, me too, I'm managing this. I want to take this boy to here. And most of them don't know the rudiments of preparing the boy for the European market.
Na Samuel Enimado tuanen samso no ase ade ba konso a talent yent me produce to say first ye produce any say mpanifo bi omo dibre in football omo ye leaders in our football no omo dwene omo nko omo ye self-centered omo dwene omo nko omo enti player no what talent na omo be ma ne kwan ama na abo no onye mi nipa player onye mi player enti no omo ma ne kwan no omo de omo hu players no na ebo no omo hu players no so onimbo na omo de omo rewra junior national teams no mu saa nyama na ekoso na omo dwen se ye ne ye wo power nti ye na se ye use power no saa de na ekoso na selfishness ye pesaminkuminya na greed ne bre saa nyama ni nyina kan bi na talent no ye ntumi produce se na first no ye produce no.
And some of us too in leadership too are becoming too self-centered, because you see a player that has talent that needs to be given a chance, but because of selfishness and greed, they won't give that boy a chance. That they'll go and give somebody who is closer to the people who have power. And you see, and this is affecting. And we've done that 20 people. Some people see it as the cash cow. They have to make money, and some of the coaches too don't. You see, that's something. This is a huge question. It's been bothering me. But you see, sometimes you need to talk about it. If we don't become a little selfless, if we don't become a little more committed to the cause, and it's always sometimes, oh, my friend, sometimes I heard some things about some players that were dropped. I was shocked. I can't say it. That you were dropped because of ABCD. You were dropped because you took a picture with somebody. The player is told that. You are dropped because you don't belong to some group. These things will destroy our game. And in fact, football.
Ne krakra mu no na Samuel animado say coaches no ne abaye mo de monje o say coaches ni bia wo Ghana ha no mo ya cake rough tete nyama na one way thing kwa na mo ye yam training players yam fa ball no to park so ne yam player development masa modern techniques in coaching mo lake or say modern ideology in football ne de Ghanaian coaches ni bebre na ya cake. Or see football na sesa sena coach Vincent Abioka football no now technique technology ni ade or see Ghana coaches no bebre na lake sade no atete nyama na no mo ye 442 433 eno nkwa omo nyehwe sa cake nyama no eno so kan obi na talent development no ye nyana sena first ye nyano no.
And the coaches too that we have, some of them too, I remember I heard one of the coaches say, yes, most of the coaches are doing the same thing. So most of the coaches don't add value that needs to be added for the modern game. The game is changing, the science in the game is changing, the technique, the technicalities, so many things are changing, the psychology, so many things are changing in the game. But most of our coaches are not catching up. They are way back.
Samuel Animado, a football administrator, player manager, and a former GFA ESCO member, and a Watson and Kano. Nyami Adumochna, Empire Bega, University of Ghana Stadium. Ye Ghana season 2024-2025 into FA Cup final baso, a golden kick, any Kumasi Asante Kotko, and a basu game nankasano, a best start 5 p.m. Now has legends, any Kotoko legends. Ebedi kan abwa prapra kwemo ansana bia performance ni ade bia kokoso ansana main game naba enti omo ka 5 de ba te bia be chance e kra na bia ekobo be 6 kra so e wo onom enti University of Ghana Stadium wo Legon china FA Cup final 2024-2025 season eba so between Golden Kick and Asante Kotoko DJ Marion mame match officials na ebedi sa game no na yemfa omo nsam tudwa. Yes, referee no Salom Yao Bless. Assistant 1 no Paul Atimaka. And assistant 2 no Theophros Akugiri. And 4th official no Adali Abdul Latif. Na Mr. Wilson Atta. And FA Cup committee chairman. Or say final way no. Be unforgettable final.
This one, the unforgettable. That is how we've christened it. The unforgettable final. There are 3 things in the best and the out. Back home, the match proper, the match itself. So the way a Golden Kick this season, Omati big clubs, Yaka's Vogue film, Yikarela for film, Tipping, Crow, a trying visa, Omunimo, 3-1. That is an emphatic statement too. And the finals, they have gotten here on good performance, on form, merit. You know, Obiano, Omu Anashes tag no this season I do this stage. But on the other hand, Asante Kotoko, we have their season ako and we the waiter Omo their share FA Cup and Minister Asante Kotoko so Omo my dream pass on baby bia. Yan is Ubia but do be to me Ayubi. And a match the two teams are poised and you cannot say one is even underdog. It's going to be a very tough match. In the match in Ankasa will be an unforgettable match.
Na Mr. Wilson ata to aso no de to dwase ne yeba ma game no kra ye unforgettable final. Ene say before a game ne beba so no has legends. Ene kotoko legends every can abo curtain raiser. E de biebie kwemu e de ama game no and sana performance awodo in terms of entertainment and showbiz performances. Aba so nti o say final no o kikasa nyama we nyina de sisie ni a a memorable one, unforgettable final.
And I say Kofa has legends, any Kotoko legends. Yebe reignited the old battles are unfinished battles. Yebe reignited our battles, you know, in the curtain raiser. And you know that will also be an unforgettable game. Charles Taylor, no Mamankwam Reku, Ajatete, Samia J, Tom Bote, Enquires, Charlie, Omone, the Queens, ne Kotoko Nia J, Gordon Bloody, Charlie, almost from Pony. Charlie, it's going to be an interesting battle. And see, two games Nina has its own attractions, and then we and through the entertainment bit, the showbiz bit, the lighting, the LED pitch panels, the DJ loft, Kojo Manuel MC, Charlie, the opening ceremony, Okaboma. We have a show.
Ne krakromono, Mr. Wilson ata Ochina University of Ghana Stadium. Gates fee no and one sense to say sign obi kita odu gate obetume remo akoshe game ni bi.
What is going to complete?
Yen try say yebenya gate fee in some no ede ama okay yenya sa voice no yen tie gate fee no and one sense
10 CDs popular stand center line 20 CDs popular VIP 100 CDs VVIP 200 CDs. To say at the top end, we are charging the real rate. I say no, heavily discounted by Utum for Gaman Chene and Peninphobia or more because of it's like they are subsidizing almost per se supporters between the almost air sponsor, almost discussion.
Mr. Wosenata FA Cup committee no ono no ye penny odano FA Cup no nsensem ena ode asumo ye no Coach Abdul Karim Zito ena interim coach Erema Asante Kotoko ose niama Kotoko ye kese no omo achievement nenso no ebi ni FA Cup o magege omo achievement no na Kotoko je FA Cup ni bi ache ono Zito oboye ni time as a player je into this time awabe manager di ama omo no eso ono so try no jibi inti no ose achievement na ma Kotoko great into omo ji FA Cup na ebe mo matumi akwa Africa na abo ama Kotoko achievement no nanim enti ochina game ne de ese Kotoko abusia ne nyina ye baako na omukabom na omuje FA Cup no.
What makes Kotoko great is the achievement, the job that makes them good, and one of the achievements is the FA Cup. I remember I played and won, and today we are going into it again. And for a period of about 10 years, Kotoko could not make it either to the FA or the Champion League itself. So this is a big opportunity for us, all Kotoko family, to come together and rally behind the club to achieve this feat, so that we announce Asante Kotoko back to Africa again.
Na Coach Abdul Karim Zito say game on crawl for 80 Kotoko say Kotoko beshe ose on paper de ai obeka se Kotoko na beshe na emom no FA Cup no se na ye kan obi anya obia enti aya nketwa ne tumi memene akese no enti ensisa Kotoko underrated golden cake for na game na de ebe big game ebe difficult game.
It's very, very difficult because mostly, aside even the name given to the competition itself in Ghana, that your competition itself, because all around the world, you might see a smaller team taking out the bigger teams. So it's like
the younger teams use the intrinsic motivation to play the game, the desire to play against the bigger clubs. They motivate themselves while playing Kotoko, while playing a bigger club. So that makes it very, very difficult. Seriously, if you don't change your approach and you do the normal one, you will fail. That makes it very, very difficult because we beating them is nothing. But if they have the opportunity, it's something. It makes them great. It makes them this. So that is the most difficult match we are going to play, because if they were to meet their own, they will even intensify their game like Kotoko. They want to come out and then cause some sensation so that people trust them, people do this. That makes that competition very, very, very difficult.
Coach Abdul Karim Zito, interim coach Lima Kumasi Asante Kotoko, ena wate nenka enso ewo hono. Na Fifi Hansen Parker, ena coach Adema Golden Cake, or say FA Cup no, almost on bet me every against Asante Kotoko. Na omatro mudin ewo FA Cup no abakwa 70 omonso game no se omu bewini ewo mse Kotoko na ye favorite de nanso omu ba game no se omu ba bewini eno ye nsem a bobo kwa FN Golden Cake omu coach Fifi Parker Hansen ere atuga yede enwon nsem de ma na ene Swedro aye de brutal Swedro All Blacks in 3 p.m. woni abusua draws Ebo coronation game after 16 years on Ghana Premier League no mo the coronation game no hyehyɛ so honorable Kennedy Japan mu nyina abɛkɔ kwa okese ebɛkɔ patapa ebɛkɔ na actors ni bebre akwa kogu Swedro da here de no na me contemporary say wan hwɛ me wia me dia fa o because ɛhɔ bɛ de bruta fi akɔ Swedro de enhyɛ da wan asante me contemporary say me wia metumi dia fa on sentwerefo nso de omo e wakra na ne aka wakra okan wanhwe ndu 10 sentwerefo a eye sport de do na no akwa kogu Swedro ai de brutal kwa kese abodam nom e ba begirem patapa no ba begirem actors ne celebrities do na kodu eye Swedro na eye honorable Kennedy akompre kwa Japan yes former Asin Central MP na ohwenim so betu franka ede ama MPP 2028 omu nyina ebeko enwonsam eno no ntiabusia yamfa bobo so ni nsina mpanifo ending komo ofie mfa yehwe se yebenya mpanifo bi be 5 minutes bi wa nwa so na ye ne omo edi nkoma producer epusu homa no yensa eka oma ye de omo be fem be 5 minutes bi ebusia kamewoni yamfa seda kese ema Lumba Nsupa ene ye headline sponsor dwumedi ye di omo na di omusika afa wonka nyina na Lumba Nsupa ye nsu abadwama nso ebusia emuti emu ye kama na Food and Drugs Authority omo na Ghana ban amo mutumi krata se nyama ye di ene ne aye no mo betumi aye nhwehwemu e de afa oma gya tumi se obepie mu Ghana na opensu emu ode emuti na akọ wonipaduam a emfo ha obi ambre ode a eno ani Lumba Nsupa na enije sam se Lumba Nsupa no ye wone bottle ne ye wone sachet enti ne opebia obenya no mtebusia baby bia wo na no pe wotiem na opensu obenom na ebekọ wonipadua no na emfo ha oni amane emre ode eno ani Lumba Nsupa enti efiefie monjibi ngumu fridges mu na mononom enkola ne ko school a momfa bottle water ni show mo bag mu na omomfa nko boys girls amo hostel mononom na washa brabo na sene bia woni fridge kra hostel sene bi wa fridge mu ni bi kra mamu nwore mo de se bottle no na obeje ana sachet na obeje a fa twere dan no kona no emu badwu na chele na watumi abobo sanso na otwi dwumedie bia odi say your wedding outdooring abadinto bibia wo ye bia dwumedie bia no fa somo ahoho na omonum ebe omde no mayiska ede aboa wo dwumedie no mo amotunton so monton Lumba Nsupa no na mo dwumedie amudi no ebetumi atumpon na afa ne ntoma pefra bibia fa nsu aye no mo de ni ahenche ne hye no numero 1 champion of champion no eye Lumba Nsupa ya to petin kran ya bia wo bia no obenya bi na wato Madam Abanyameche ewo danceman ene ne mpatem oben appear to slay no Lumba Sport 0557 349 401 Sansuna Mama Vic ewo Franco ne mpatem owo eye oben onyinase washing bay no oben onyinase washing bay no 0500 680 783 0500 680 783 ano Mama Vic Akache ewo fanko ene ne mpatam bra kwame epiem ewo Dakuman Circle Station oben adom choba no eno cycle ne mpatam ti Kaneshi fo no adabraka fo no ne ade Accra Central fo ni nyina mobenya bi ewo bra kwame Akache 0244 094 793 Lumba nsupa opebi ato ana opebi etumi de adi udwuma bi a DLFM ya kache ewo nkran agbagwa janhye ne Wisconsin International University ena edi enhwen ya kache obetumi enya bi obo Ryan reception a ode oba beto receptionist no oneni ninkomo na aka se ope Lumba nsupa ni bi ato both bottle ene sachet obe guide o na wetumi enya bi ato na yesan so pe tricycle ene Kia drivers na yeni omo edi dwuma no ma distributing so edi amaye na fenso no ebia upebi egu shop mu no waton ana peso order bi edi dwuma bia fre numbers we bibia fa Lumba in super numbers a obefre ni 0345 0 no abo 5 miensa na wabo 274757 0555 0 now the 5 miensa to aso 27 4757 and 0577 475343 0577 475343 Lumba super NAA headline sponsor Otaichiri ma yade agudi mu nsami ede esomo enche bia Lumba first lunch and then our trip by this time na higher shishi na higher bruta ye be lunch Lumba first 2025 enche bia meba be di unkomo ede amount DLFM 106.9 DL Power Sports live on DL 106.9 Ofedusi ye di nkomo fie show no ye live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 and our YouTube nso no live for o messages say your WhatsApp and our voice note fafa 0593 406565 0593 406565 Coach Vincent Abiu Atenase Kenneth Atenase Obura Man Atenase and Jesse and so Atenase ye from a yensu ano de share Apakan GH the Blessed King Coach Empacha Mensha Semfi Unchain Anima do nsama odi atudwai ana afenso FA final paso ena season abanawie enhye da man awie kra ye ochena ena beba na wie na momo no positive bia wo hu ye from man leg a man FA Cup Division 1 ene leg no nimpo mema FA Cup positive bia wo hu ya office we should improve upon it and a negative bia necessary we shouldn't dare to do those things ni nyina ayen sema way in table no so a coach you can touch on.
All right, thank you. I think League Naba we here and we are looking at a situation in terms of security. I think it should be one area we should work on it very well. Security with modern gadgets, especially cameras around the stadium. Peaky at certain distances, maybe from the main gate to let's say 100 meters radius. We can get it from the supporters, even every corner of the stadium. So in case incident will happen, it's easier for us to trace than people will point and say, oh, away there. But if there are cameras all over the place, and it's and I best secure that aspect of the game. So I feel I'm looking at security as paramount, security very paramount. Then maybe the stadiums should improve in terms of maybe accessibility. And it's I think these are a few areas I feel say if we're able to work on a better game, a better spectatorship. So security, if security improves, then Obi Fabian is saying safety. High say of course stadium or better fee without having any particular problem. So I'm looking at modern gadgets. You best secure the stadium. What they're finding is Legon, right from Okonglo, right from Okonglo to the stadium on side radius. No, both in and out should be captured on camera. Wow! So that the best see once game costs with the fire and sana Yebera stadium inside. Proper search should be done, metallic and all those things. Once you're able to control that, then there a sea in Swatremino, maybe, but this I nipa no yeah. So about you, then we know what is going on. To give people assurance, say if something happens to me, at least and near that area, then we're looking at maybe sponsorship, any viewing, the quality of commentary. One area we need to look at.
Okay.
Because the quality of commentary drives the people from home to the stadium. Because there's always a saying, when you are being trained as a commentator, one of the things they tell you is, you are the eye of the listener. Because the listener cannot see what is happening, especially on TV. So you become the eye of the listener. Until their own who know and audition assume.
Yeah.
Until you can say, yeah, you are more, yeah, yes, you. Sana listen and interpret it. You must give us what is happening, where the ball is and everything. Until you don't say anything to fear, but or can game no.
Yeah.
Or can game no. I think say no so then viewership. The quality of viewing. Obibe view now follow semi question in the raw state. But say view ni in your face or costed on cry on konyashi. So these are the areas me feel say we are able to work on every game because the game no financial ripple effect on every aspect of life, transportation, the food we eat, the replica jerseys in Yama Etono. So game ni call here natural sanya when be turning home. In so be turning home. So once we are selling, it means the advert you did right now will be 2 more because Nipa 30,000 Beba Stadium.
Yeah.
And Nipa 30,000 in the last 2 hours, no, everybody will drink maybe a minimum of 2 bottles.
Yeah.
Into multiply so what 10% clients on better who now the cost stadium. No. So at this high effect, as much as who turn, only any party said 10 on better who now. So look at how much business you've done in just one weekend or one venue.
Sure.
Before maybe you can have other venues. I would have funny 16 venues. No, they be only 10% sales of the total Crofeba Stadium. You are in business.
Yeah.
You are in business. Yeah. Those are the areas. Yeah, sure. Then we hope say they can be able to get a sponsorship. So the game must derive on safety first. The safety will give us near my account. Bani then so anya ba de ko ye. I think say our safety issues now said anya assembly but and also ko ye but we still need to improve upon the game. So there were a few bad ones that happened, but there were a few positives as well as a PM by. So once we've seen the positive and the end up be better. Now yeah far negatives now yeah improve upon it so that once the game is good, it affects individuals, families affect you.
Yeah.
So obi weekend sales are here on you say in Sony Ice Block, Bema me this amount of money. So I think that is what we need to look up. In the FA Cup, Sena Chairman Ekasano, we want to see something good.
Yeah.
It's always been good.
Yeah.
It is see we be better then Yensan who name my assurance for next season league no. Say nyama ye no maybe 50% ever be league no in terms of the safety aspect on mounting gate and managing gate. So we are looking at entertainment any former players we hope say you better display with more jerseys available minyanka kranka you better produce such jerseys no turn at a lower price anka Uto double they are no autography amount.
At the amount, yeah.
Nice one. Mohamed Polo no autography amount because they are alive now.
Yeah. And
we need all these signatures because in future we could even sell that Mohamed Polo jersey to raise money to do something. Yen copy nyama e good. And mine I am for add it to your game no. Say be turn away jersey. And autography maybe. So I think that once you're able to do that, we wish them the best of luck.
Okay.
The two coaches
Coach, wait there, Mr. Ominya, just 5 minutes, Pembra. Many FA Cup Committee Chairman, Mr. Wosenata, ending commodity, why you busy? Intimate time, baby. Chairman, none of Pemama, Chima, or Kwabamra DLFM, so.
Yeah,
na Wafam Pacho, so Wapumboko.
Yamiado Meweba.
Yeah, Danyamiase. Wafa why busy yan se o brani bebre. Nyami aduma ochina FA Cup final e baso DLFM ene baby a game ne baso ne de enwa yen area ena baby a game ne baso no ewo obi a otie o nanope wafa ochina den ye expect FA Cup final.
yeah, expected the most unforgettable event. Yeah, per se, yeah, event be a BNC or Ghana, ya back FA Cup way up strong because a double header. Yeah, package the best players are recently. Asante Kotoko versus the best players are recently against Accra Sufuk. They are Mankwamri Kunum squad versus Joe Louis Num squad. Now game will be our promise here. No, me no say Kotoko 4 team no and I'm quite so our Accra. Omo babe rest no china. Omo ne house for no so echo camp. They are there. We will see a trailer watching Kotoko versus House of Folk Legends. And no you no free while. Not the main menu. And no ya Sante Kotoko versus Golden Cake. Now Golden Cake for no. They are giant killers. No rebel on my ball up to this stage now. You were big match far ahead of us because as Sante Kotoko for no here ticket in Africa. And they are on the match in the better to form. We envisage say you be who BBR from Kukrenta ya to reveal the unforgettable. And yeah, they are really fit that. You be who no channel. And me sure say already VVIP tickets crassa. VIP tickets they say I got 200 and something. Tickets, companies in the tunnel, boom. And I see say Yami Adma China, the Philly Stadium has seen a need entertainment Father's Day so. Yeah, that's from Kukra and they say Nipa Ebia Ebema being a from Koshna.
Okay, wafa okay there. Ebia ticket still now ebia available be person to be ba. Obetumi ato kwan ben so na obi person to ticket na obenya bi obeto no na na obeba gate
over Legon Stadium CCA yet on tickets no advance tickets is on sale over Legon Stadium CCA we be at
now prices na you saying
VIP na 100 cedis no na aka VIP no na aka na obetumi ato popular stand no just 10 cedis ya so say Yen person will be scabbard the reason why I will be to me memory the unforgettable final. And the center line is 20 cities. Ubas is here, I'll be your ticket.
Okay. Game na nkasa pa de 5 na sha se won.
But a game no won't be nkasa 5 na sha se game no sha se 2 o'clock. 2 na cha still at any dom no. Omaba park so mo ye warm up. Omo go inside by near the face so. And the game now there, a shot at 2 p.m. And now by 7 there, I may admire the all Africa or representing Ghana in the CAF competition cup.
Okay. Yanu real crown, yan share him say be obi ba. A chedi be koko so na fe more surprise be artist performance be edimine.
Surprise. Right. Surprise, you catch you and surprise you. But I can tell you the DJ Loft. Any MC Kujo Manuel Anijim.
Okay. Wafa, that's Nyami Aduma, Ochina Eveshia.
All right, thank you.
Okay. Yane FA Cup Committee Chairman, Mr. Wilson Atta, and I Yanine Dinko, Coach, and Pacho to us mine.
I think, sir, he's done so well promoting the game.
Why,
from previous years up to now, this is what we want to hear. Product near Udia. Into Chairman, the contest, So the way he spoke right now, anybody I'm watching, he has been consistent. He wears in since I repeat the same word after word. And also Bisano, Wasaka Bibiacha. So that is what we want to see. So you, the owner of the game, who take a leader, you better follow. So I think the coach is so idea. Golden Case coach in Akasa fine. And conform crowd mbu if we saw Kasa too much. That is how we saw the game. The game must be sold. You understand? The game must be sold for the people to
as
see.
A coach, Ghana and as a coach is more Kasape, now Crawford. But man on the antissa, Morino Babette now press conference. I say, no, I can't just to hype the game.
I think it is inferiority complex.
Okay.
Once is a white man is correct.
Correct.
One is your own black brother is wrong. But and Mondo can then I will follow internet.
Yeah.
And obviously, also Mesha Kotoko.
Yes,
there's
you're
nothing
arrogant.
wrong. There's nothing about it. You understand? Nothing. We lose nothing. It's the beauty of the game. And man, the player Sunya GDA said the coach trusts us and believe in us. So we should shift on that particular area. I think we wish them the best of luck, and that they are expecting the game to move forward.
Okay.
On Enimado, then a lot. Taking angles. Where's Enimado coming from? Is it coming from because it's no more a member of the ESCO? Could have said the same thing when he was actively involved? I mean, me foul weather, me bad dear, na debi nya. Obi on him ya na mekano.
Yeah.
Mekano ha, me impie enkoka.
Yeah.
I should be part of the team and I should be able to query you and everybody and your producers. Say this station is below standard. But me pie or hana me koka be fufra. And which says I didn't help the cause.
Yeah.
So when then could have said the same thing, you bet me a chronicle in interviews when he was actively involved. One day, try this, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Try to chronicle in interviews 4 years ago. Never current one. No. It is where we know, say, he was passionate about the game.
Yeah.
When they don't benefit anymore, they become very vocal. But when they were benefiting, the same issue will be sana. Obe massagino. Start looking for such voices. People who are advocating for the right thing. There's nothing wrong. Say obi timi sua de na wasisa. But some omude no nya de sua, omude na akọ to say me benefit biom. Until I'll bring the rot out. But we can only bring the rot out when I'm involved in this studio. Say agenda setting amuya oha. But me PLA time go job is say agenda setting. Why didn't I say it then?
Yeah.
Was I benefiting from agenda setting? Inti waka asan bie ya adwemu, abie nipa adwemu good. Say at least obi abe can be. But when you get the voice one day, people who are deep thinking will understand what I mean. And ever looking shallow amount, but we a deep thinker. About the person sure say people come in when they are at disadvantage. But when they are at advantage, when you answer the same question, they will twist it. The kind of talent and sayo ni now all can also touch on maybe infrastructure. Your talent and your problems is no baby omudi agro. Yeah, meaning the population has grown and the parks have reduced.
Wow.
We've grown in population and we've lost a lot of parks.
Wow.
But when we're growing up, when we're growing up, uncompleted baby oho, small park baby oho,
Sakura
Park. Park oho. Inti ya bo yeni imamu bo match, yeni we bo match, yeni we bo match. Inti ya vacation, so that we bought 4 matches in a day. Inti amount improve it day by day. Inti nyama ekili talent no, the all can here and no so can. But can share the basic thing. One of them here, the latest one, here rental park. Yes, community park. Now Danny rental park. Inti if you can't pay, then you're not playing.
Yeah.
If you can't pay, you're not playing. But when we're growing up, nobody was renting a park.
Yeah.
Inti a typical frame area match. Now you call area maybe atomic ni hacho. Maybe we not flagon ni hacho. Now you bomb matches. But population increase here no, and now infrastructure a drop here. So your school team is not well organized like it used to be.
Yeah.
So the school team, the course games, the vacation games add up to what we call the 10,000 hour performance. So there's a formula for performance. The more we born, the more we improve it. So football is like orchestra music. Voice. They practice hours upon hours to be able to get that voice. So football idea, Ubo Ofie, Ubo school team, Ubo area baller. Now we improve day by day. Right now we've lost that all sort of infrastructure. And more on a rental basis. And I'll be having one of the effects. So I'm looking at the effect from infrastructure deficit and saying about the higher effect. Into a colony to me games in Bo. Because your parks baby are done either will be there sit down and are done church.
I am for so baby.
But when you go elsewhere right now, they are increasing recently, Ireland built about 100 pitches.
Wow.
100 pitches. And as our pitches now, you don't go, most of them don't go and pay because they are taxing you as a citizen.
Yeah.
They are taxing your parents.
Yeah.
So there's a way to maintain it. Until your parks so heroes are chiaka and yes, be in ho. But yes, satisfy obia. Yeah, the number one. Then they did
infrastructure's your problem.
One of
the Mayan talent development.
It's because the game, this studio now, the infrastructure now is the microphones.
Yeah.
The producer and everything, directing affairs. Paramount. Put the microphone off. When I speak, who hears it? One won't happen on Betty.
Yeah.
So the first in our studio here, a good microphone. So the first in our footballers here, a playing surface. We must have a good playing surface.
Yeah.
Then players can play. Players have played without proper coaching and they are professionals. Players who play and have good coaches and they'll develop more. Inti obi a yan share ball Ghana nipa yan throw ball but ye guide you because yan ball from yan collaborate ton inti enu ye one touching on player welfare, player mental health. Nyame affect your players player welfare, player mental health, the nutritional aspect of the game. One. Then about straight zoom to coaches. If the coaches are a kick, then the club owners are also a kick. Why did you employ me? I won't even say me papa now also employ me into your papa tell me.
No correct.
It is that they zoom straight to the coaches. Coach Bia any of the country I employ no. Me be so Diego Simone. The any major trophies are winning about up to now go see Atletico. He meets their target.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
He has done more than 12 years. Monim Diego Simone. Team and I own him no.
Atletico Madrid.
Atletico. The Atletico peno. Diego Simone team in Yamomu. But Omunya mo amupe. Omunya Champions League omuni beji. Omu Far League, you saw the excitement. Omu call finals, you saw the excitement. But they didn't win. But Omu Pamuna na. Atletico will give you good goalkeeper. Check it the last 10 years. Who produced the best goalkeepers in the world? Now check it strikers. The last 10 years. So I know your tax back. Into Uti team now be for coach. Are you developmental oriented? Do you want to be trophy oriented? So I can tell you the coaches might have their fall short, but their fall short is not like the way people are seeing it. It is a coaches who are fall short. Who know fall short first. Into another example, Barcelona, they normally employ either a former player and now most of West South Africa, South America background. Nature how Real Madrid employ the coaches.
Yeah.
You look at those two teams.
Real Madrid is result oriented.
Into top
coaches.
As much as Barcelona is also results oriented, no. They have a
development,
philosophy.
no.
So you need to have a culture.
Yeah.
You need to have a diagram. You need to have a philosophy. You need to have a style of play. Then when you employ a coach, the coach doesn't totally bring his style of play. It is a deal on the team. Or structure. So I must fit into the structure because one day you can leave me to go.
Sure.
Into me the media about 100%. And next time you must do the media about yen no.
Yeah.
Oh Ali. The coach ball draw too. Or see
Wapamono.
Ali dia no.
Coach need do semi-final. Champions League or see one cup final. Mapamo.
Ali
do final now lose to crew to me pamo.
Ali dia no.
Yeah.
Washisha to hono. You understand it? In Shishani one.
Yeah.
It was part of the people who run Young Apostles, right? Were they paying their players on time? Were they playing them very well? What was their welfare? The welfare, you cry handy players in chair. People being greedy and selfish.
Yeah.
Welfare ni handy players that people being greedy and selfish. A comedy. It is Sanya money in our first. Now about the endi or top hole. Even though the top has an effect, no. Who build the base ni here? You want confirm players in born national team that but more transform.
Yeah.
If we look at the player welfare and player development, Obon say, you understand? We need to look at those areas very well. Say, player mental health and is zero. Player nutrition and no players no ball no and no yɛhwɛ before we move to the selfishness now about game no more. Somebody might be say on in game but contact. But if the right thing is done to the player, yeah, funny. Kudus background, yes, Kudus as a last point background. Kudus was U17, right? Did he play U20? No.
One more.
But U17. From U17 to where? Nordjylland.
Yeah.
Or by a right to dream. Nordjylland. The same baby say people might jump the national team and still become good stars. Yeah. From here to Nordjylland to Ajax. Ajax to where? It's to the Blasters. Yeah. Into one born under 23. One born under 20. Yenfa Thomas Tepati. Was he not dropped from the junior national team?
Yeah.
And not Atletico. So what I'm trying to say is people can be selfish with the national team, but when you the club owner, we can boast something very well. Our player can go without even tasting the national team to get there and come to the national team. We share the current national team club, baby, and far through the rank and normally buy. But they've come to play the national because they are good.
Yeah.
We could make that point. So that point he made about and yes, about him. But Abana woman, sometimes some of us who are close to the game also they say there's something wrong. Is he out of pain? But some of us, when we speak, we want to see the actual fact of the game. The hard game, no. It's a game here. You could produce Thomas Tepate without somebody not accepting him even in the national team. You drop it. Party so or transidia and can who use but now about Atletico or not a prominent member of the Atletico team about Arsenal or an integral part of the team. So it is your talent and what they put into you that send you to the top. So we might have problems, but problems now you know men who scare so much. But I feel say you're touching on proper structure, proper development.
May I say in-depth analysis, very, very, very educative one. And Coach Vincent Abiu, the amai semikachiro wa being brutal or kasa what modern technology or nekasemu or ti football na se modern way, proper way or ti football na se brutal. Inti utiena now enjoy the analysis brutal. Yenda coach ase say or the in-depth analysis at the abrain. Chama Jesse.
Boss.
Faudi kakra to as na Kenneth ne obo Ramani wi mai.
All right, boss. Edi kan ma yen sanchi atiefo nyina. Say ye ofa kan nyina. Ye fa kakra bi intime entato. Boss, I think say over the weekends JFA omatimi ayadwuma bi ana me expect say omobetimi aye. That is concerning coach Desmond Ofe. Desmond Ofe being the U20 head coach, at the same time being the assistant coach for Blaster. Let say, Omunja Bakweden, and from free in some normal for acquaintance. Yes, we are over the weekends, no matter side. And the question is someone say, why an idea of man? Why this U20 the man? And was I that Blaster assistant coach as I said in the same beam. And Toma also a U20 coach, and some almost a Blaster assistant coach in the SN in Sana. You know, Kruan say. Yen say we Blaster ni fro no ma. So we one of the national teams or court tournament. I am expecting more from one partner. I need U20 na. Enti eba ne say e na obi onu lead U20 na. Yen won say for the past years in U20 na den. Na no man say dan koyi. Ba coach Desmond of Faith me eba no. Okowafu tournament. Okokodi second. Ena osan the All African Games. Osan de mai. Ayen won say no man say de e koyi de mai no. Ni asan de Blaster na yehwe bebre enwe bread afri om honom yesan di assistant coach asan aha kwese ne sa eba ne sa na divided attention ene ebeden ene betimi de ama no entimi yekọ Egypt na yentim an qualify amfa nko World Cup no memblemu ni pi because the FA4 na so omom de adwuma ne share ne sa no omo ne timi contribute ya yekọ Egypt na eden yentim an qualify amfa nko because ye the U20 ne share ne sa no na one of the main aim ne say on fire qualify den Enquires World Cup. Yes, he was on the verge of qualifying escort to the World Cup. Oko Egypt kwa bono. Yes, the Blaster assistant coach. Yes, the Blaster assistant coach. As I said, Intino Blaster. Yes, World Cup qualifiers. At the same time, U20 so say games. Yes, I better say qualifiers World Cup into on kwa dwebe ne kura no. Intine omo patch say ye ni any good coach o kroma nim say ya. ye betimi ne blaster asan coach na hyɛ ne nsa anaasɛ ye de U20 no ɛbɛhyɛ ne nsa na question na me bisa no now here this weekend o ma ba bontan ba ka say do o ma ye den o ma je ba ko e de free nsam enti yes o ma sha so o ma ye adwuma e good say o ma ye den o ma tima notice na bibi ye den e call wrong tem ansakra na ye de ba dia etima elite enti ebire bia no say de adwuma e show bi nsa ye hwe say adwuma na de hye ne nsa no enti man divided attention ana ekoko ba say bia nka coach Desmond Ofe enko ye coach bi e de ma bia ye U15 no ana say bia U17 na o mo no how many times na mo tournament. What I say, and obetima run here no at the same time. No, I say a blaster sound coach at the bank, a blaster sound coach at the may. Name more no U20 head coach. No, I say a blaster may as head coach. No, yes, or no, I dream any crown bit made away, said man. And depend on even how good you are. No, blaster need demanding. The U20 yes say demanding at free one. And U20 crampa. No more camp. I prepared a tournament here. Net does my phenomenon crewman say. Ubusana Sardia was saying a blaster so they prepare at a cockable game. So what I say. And I say when to me a proper time and that's when to me time and man found the various venues and so this U20 na ye call Egypt the cockable tournament. There are so many players Nanki person come Bambia or man Bambi. Adentia when to man ya time net and man scout to the players and fan fee local league name and the players born on crampa no more person could be from when man from all because no any back a blaster and about then as I share the U20 no and enough preparation and I said yet me prepare no and my then and me uncle ye and the next time you so do my MOBia young say a man the man no and me contract and as anti money divided attention and walk by and because of Desmond Ofe the modern match I see about from so now and century and so you be our cancer I was so to me bad down in shame because and no e say no omo afefu na hu say ade na omo ye no ama papa na no anya divided attention in the say so much ba ko e da fini nsama omo hwe say omrema proper coach awon so be den e betima ba na wetima be ye de coach Desmond Ofe den etimi to aso no yes oba na modern na den entimi na ada na e wosoro yi enti omo different coach ba no so no ye hwe say omo nkonkwa ye say bia employment no mutimi ye no say Ghana ha no so obi ye omo ye na appointment bia na akwa appointment of interest and appointment of a job. What I say, see the mother right person I'm letting man no intimate intimate enfamano. In general say coach Desmond Ofe say do say there or no onjai the U20 infanto no mrambe so the blast high stand coach mu. Je say bia beden e betima kon kan dia mano. Na say U20 nso no ye benya competent coach na etime den ye etime la shane sam. Then small on the FA Cup e betime abaso no. Boss Sawosha Matie Papa FN say another coach original Edema Golden Cakes Fifi Paka and at the same time coach FN say coach Karim Jito. Yes, coach Karim Jito you be a watchere Golden Cakes omo coach and watchere na deeda. That's Fifi Paka on night and Jumada. And in the boss Sawosha the various interviews omo call no way can we say na. Yes, coach idea game no a bit my interesting. Then kotoko Sawosha adeba ko omo game we say no. Ebetimi abesi omutrimi pa nania FC omo de na yeden etimi sie no
because smaller teams rate asham what can media ma
yes media ma say yeden etimi ehye no and the boss yakosa game say mu ne de ya undimo say wo hwe team fans Golden Cakes boss omagbo 6 games out of 6 games no metima bo no omatimi on the straight way no omatima nya mu 3 and on penalties omatima win emu 3 meaning say yembo 90 minutes the MP experience and fawrenia omanya bi yeden e wo honom yes had the penalties omasan yeden omatima sanya bi yeden e wo honom enti no say yembo 90 minutes and asian kofanko penalties no ni nyina omo yeden omanya bi wo honom then we shouldn't forget say omo ene yi has the free omo the san Career United yeden esan free enti in terms of say any Premier League clubs and more yeden Division 1 clubs and more no say experience no omo yeden omo we na de e wo honom yi omabo 6 games and o match 7 goals we kira we say so omo ko game bia mu na at least omo go there omo timi she enti yakosa game we say mu no se kotoko anye very careful the probability so metima concede go na den e wo high then sa wo hwe kotoko any Vision FC game omo timi boy last one na se kotoko ni game bia bo na sa we tima na omo ni club bi bo na sa we club utimi hold on the ball omo timi bre yi pa and is also omo ni Vision FC dey na Vision FC one of the clubs omo EPL no na ana GPL no ma omo timi hold ball omo timi hold on ball yi pa and the kotoko ne bo e wo tema no uhu yo omo ye de omo timi bre at the same time so one of the teams are omutimi hold on ball etimi boy ye pa no this ongoing and I say this ongoing MTNFA Cup na Golden Cake is one of what the clubs into Kotoko yakosa game is even yes so we shall be here then etimi favor Kotoko name so omuni club be bonus club no omu club omutimi the ball to from etimi boy ye na dia omutimi hold on ball etimi cha Kotoko then etimi bre no man hwe ya yammo game ni wienum na dia Golden Cake omutimi asa anwe then e dia gu omogarim yes we Kotoko players na say on a good day so be a Golden Cakes apart from so be ye bia Zakaria mumu na ono no ball vision FC team from Kotoko play we call Golden Cakes bia no obetime captain ya dia mom na mo yesi football na nya sa na tie ye nka say bia the big name na mo yere dey e teamwork ena ede den ena ede kwa akoye adwuma Golden Cakes epeso mutime we ne na omode ede omode history den etimo say ye ne Kotoko ye ekọ fa na ye den yetimi shom this is the case Kotoko so person so time no so ye den ekọ CAF Confederation de Cup enti we say kaime between team of Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur de bi ni nyina enti man ko ye Golden Cakes no person mutime ye qualify at the Premier League no o enti man qualify na Kotoko person di league go enti man den ono so enti anje enti obi a den last wedding ekosa game we say nemom omo de ono no da from right there unsura hwe ase bi Golden Cakes no or we know one winner den ensra fan nemom say Kotoko ma Golden Cakes na boss Monday ebe news enti boss that game we say etimi come no there me hwe say Kotoko ebetima try the best na Golden Cakes we den etima try the best na me ka the last time so Kotoko etimi win the game ewo Lagos Sports Stadium me kai the last time and the boss yakosa game we say no there the American say the best team on the day no ebetimi and I said the oracle of football should favor the right team tomorrow
mera say eno ye Jesse no ateninka Kenneth fa ode kakra to
well Apakan me dey mehwe ewo ye club licensing board mpinifo a omohwe various stadiums ewo Ghana ha unim say venues bebre last season ye ball Ghana Premier League no anyeden and to me am favor and this year Oshe clubs a relegation or Premier League ma. These are clubs are now venues are no musaka no intimidation and a bit to me either akoso Oshe Legon Sports Stadium and Legon City see a kind one to me enko intimidate referee and as a player on the field. But Oshe other clubs are a Premier League ma Oshe de si on Saturday. Look at the stadium a club licensing board for the edge to say Yankobo Ghana Premier League ere and going to next season the 24 some dominance from Eshen say ye venues are hold dry ye see a kind or ye Premier League number say baby a venue ye see a can and say for Taman 24 the engine to Oko Ivory Coast or more 4 stadiums is Edomde Premier League. Then Tina Ghana ha yen who say very stadiums are hold dry say can meet standard yen to me en group ye teams it will be a 2 zones southern zone and the northern zone ni yen share and 2 venues ebe to me iden SUT game na ye ball ho no ye be to the teams bebre aba Accra ha ye wa Accra Sports Stadium ha ye Legon Sports Stadium ha so ne ye call the southern part ye Kumasi Sports Stadium ho wo Kotemale so ye stadium ho a eno no be to me am a good coverage Oshe ye coverage class ye Premier League no ma ye o very bi o ha ye camera ekosi ho etwa games no kwana na eden ense fata enti penifo modern club licensing board mo hwe nim say ye go into next season no o metumi agi stadiums because this time around ye traditional clubs bi mama qualifier omo ye de mo ba be si akan ye Premier League no enti hwe intimidations ahodra no so ye de etumi etoduna club licensing board for no ehun ni say venues ahodra si akan no ense fata Brekum Golden City Park, not in any air country. Never to me, I just asked stadium now to say Yambo Premier League ere. And team form 90 form 9 years stadiums out there. See a kind of Krumano or Moshe na and Nama into me the Enquiries and back to the FA Cup. No Mark Masters and Tikorofono and the Golden Cakes because they have nothing to lose. These are players they have nothing to lose because say ne Golden Cakes Eshe Kumasa Santikorka a news, but as Santikorko Eshe Golden Cakes are any news. Intima boys are and I say Santikorko boys for no fair show mutim say this are another and anytime be no go there or mo kwa cheer for so she clubs are Golden Cake for no e yo mufim the FA Cup. The likes of Kerala United Premier League side, the likes of Hartlepool. Matisse Fifi Parker was in I am coaching Eddie to say the biggest game Ghana Hanoma baby. That was game of Mubo against Hartlepool. And going into this game against Kumasi Santikorko was sacking a boys and say, so much to me, Asha Hartlepool crampona. Kumasi Asante Kotoko playing against the my semi final no. Bet me adwuma no enso to ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko boys no influence show team say omo kwa kobo underdogs. Na this year no watch a trend no. Clubs are one NG trophy da. This is a year a favor omo. Your Crystal Palace have so many years no monje trophy da. But this year mutumi e de etumi eje. Ye she Bibian Ghost Stars kana. They've never won any trophy or Ghana asasi we but any omotumi be win Premier League. Intino Bibia che say Kumasi Asante Kotoko for no anyo munema ya. Golden King for us to me abedin abeji FA Cup no e chan big game name no me hu say Kumasi Asante Kotoko for no e the experience and the best Golden Kings e that na
Mera se anonso ya Kenneth Atade no Oboraman maminti o kakra
quick one no meko Ghana boxing authority especially Ghana hen boxing no there are a lot of issues manager Vincent Abiu can be about malnutrition. That is nutrition aspect of the game. Now, a very important pa. And that boxing about now called no minya time pa na Michelle those about ni na. At a point in time, Apakan Ghanaian boxers no cry even it's like ezibano cry when ya ibina one then when easy. Because on several occasions no even a boxer of Ghana to punch cry and then no you want to form. You cry and tiasi. It is about the time Ghana Boxing Authority and other urban sports now. Those in charge of boxing aspect, especially promoters and then managers no urban boxers no one welfare now they have to take it very serious. Other than that, no always no disgrace no Obama Ghana Boxing Authority. And now one thing Ghanaians no so they take into consideration president of the land, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, now before Sheriff Mahama, Neba no
Sharaf
Mahama no. In fact, a big asset of my country Ghana pa. Now it's about the time Ghana for those who are performing year pa seriously because if you kind of motivational, inspirational zaba Ghana boxing no how promotes up and coming oil boxers now. I think that's about the time although to motivate boy near pa na otumina on my Ghana box no otumwa then or revive. On the side of oil football also, you will call a TV coverage. If you Ghana Premier League or 2024-2025 season now, Apakan in marketing and also BBM no and the scouting agents no on to sometimes no on travel straight on Ghana and most of the times no either there or Facebook live and also live coverage it's about the time or that modern cameras or butcher Ghana Premier League no because most of the pictures nangas already no is in a bad state and then cameras no so the matches no say on enough in market wise no better than I sell Ghana Premier League a big problem or them paying for in charge of our Ghana football no wasn't one know what this form year pa because 2025-2026 day in day out no obia improve will be another league be obo but yesterday Ghana no ye ko henanyum bia 5 steps na ya ba 10 steps or backwards into it football na ye ya na there born ye sua another a group in head in years no country Ghana it's about the time or the Ghanaians yeah very serious and then officiating day in day out Nkrofo for officiating yami aduma da ochina FA Cup Golden Kings and then Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But Ibokomna in the end, no, just one infringement. The next day, we make headlines. O baby out there, referee, wakaje bribe, referee wakwa day. But on fair grounds, no, it's about a timer. You know, referees are not officiating because all performance, no, nobody say either the be calf matches easy and as even FIFA Club World Cup. Even you been then aqua as a referee. But always nankasa country no Ghana no. Nkrofo make a fair comment about you and that's a good comment about you the referee a better than your opportunity now for CAF competitions and also even FIFA competitions the better than yeah sure one Ghanaian referee always no stand tall Daniel Lai always no about a CAF competition and then FIFA competition always the most at times one or a VAR referee all because of how officiate games into ama ne pedigree and akosonti in terms of recommendations no always no one unqualified and was a man but if you other referees now there are a lot of problems anytime we officiate game be Apakan and then big question mark. And I think it's about the time Ghanaians, especially Ghana Football Association, and then Eban Association were in charge of all referees now. Wasn't one number see from year pa na referees no. They in that other refreshing courses no or more. And then one more good orientation than education. Because FIFA rules in day out no, there are changes here and there. I think it's about the time or the way to move forward and motivate enough. Now when in spam or bear obetum nefi referee edwuma why because so otum na referee no why in year always no my country Ghana no so is no day in day out otum na den okosiri year pa Apakan
meda se eno eye Oboraman ne de na ode aba no mempenifo ni nyina obia de na ludisem e de atudwa ewie now no ye ba na ya be fam course na mo me bon komo se ne na otwe DLFM ha be de bruta na enena otwe pepepepe enena otwe June e boss me dey to so aduonu ba ko afimpi mienu ene aduonu num June 21st 2025 ye launch Lumba Fest 2025 Lumba Festival 2025 and ye twanitia ayen Lumba Fest 2025 na Lumba Fest no ye a day ye de celebrate Daddy Lumba ne good legacy weja e wo wiase ogusu a eja sada no Lumba Fest dan ye da ye de siwa ye de celebrate iconic figure legendary Daddy Lumba ne good legacy na sada na ya tuni din Lumba Fest na sena mpenfo kan suo beto amframadi kan prapra kwemu ansa na nsuo no ato na egufam enti Lumba Fest ne before ebeba so no e say ye de lunch ne hyehyɛ so enti nana otwe eba so ewo DLFM yenim ha ewo nkan Agbogwa Junction ye ne Wisconsin University no na edi anim hwe yenim ha na Lumba Fest 2025 lunch no eba so Lumba Fest 2025 lunch and abaso and then our chiwo DLFM yanima and numere eye no nsiam pa mu 6:30 pepepe and a lunch no ebaso e wo DLFM yanima na Daddy Lumba September ya edi anim no onya 35 years in the music industry and onya 61 years anyankopon e de no ba we are sinti sada ne ye yesiwa ye di celebrating the good legacy no eno ne yatunu di Lumba Fest inti lunch no and then our train enwumere no nsiampem 6:30 na eba na Lumba Fest lunch nye ba so we adwumakuo na opese sponsor ampen force bibi kakra bi ombema okwan wa sponsor na ya bo onyama hu dewro e de ama number obe friend wo booki wo sponsorship slot no 0579 284181 0579 284181 and a number ode umomo scan be faso o sponsorship money o friend now booki wia number now this can be faso no 0598 96 67 36 0598 966736 into Lumba Fest luncheon and then our train ebe bruta ebe gegem ma activate lines no 0534 050199 and 0593 406565 oba ye be fa na nkoma ya twetwi nyina no onso ode ede aba na yetie ni anyetie fo ene ya hwefo ka ofrefo di kampache odi ni bia kasafi.
Good morning.
Yes sir boss.
Abatone kwa se kai se se.
Ani kompache ntio.
Magi sabna chose afi no tanya game ni ye no. To trust somebody Daniel me ade ye of ye ni ade ma wa so mo se no mo yi ka mo ne so. Na so mo di game so mo ne mo se kasa after game so na and me to koyi. Ene chama so e bed me but e be di kapo. Bye.
By Nico, yeah, that's say on so by still our lines no ya activate 0534 050199 and 0593406565. Pacho udini baby akasafi.
You don't question from Tema alias Aputo.
Aputo Tema Pacho intio.
Never saw my palm we papa. Apakasu of January and Mr. Bejano a fire. Na me samane ma pa mo wi mata Ghana football eno na me kan wo de bia ye kan Ghana football na asai ne nyina afipanyifo no enye players so the way you manage players wa Ghana crap de so ni pan mata e dey na koso player bobo ne busu na e pe tete 3,000 to 2,000 de amano mata say onye cheso Egypt ara Ethiopia kwa baba ko bobo ho adati na ekono sa any extra the first cup no FA Cup no masa yes tell bia kotoko me ha supporter but kotoko oye bibi ye no ko pa ne sa team no ko e de wo
aputo online ati atom kotoko fo no na ati online atom golden kick for rather I saw a house in but not support the kotoko the golden kick for no think I be can twi mekwa ye omo and mat online atom and ya puto 0534050199 and 0593406565 oba ye be fa na onso ode Eddie Abasadon Stephen Baptiste or say good morning Apakan GH, it's live loudly here in the University of Ghana squad member back and so no Adwa Angel or say I'm doing the listening and watching at Obuasi. Greetings to my guy Bismarck do say bro keep it up you get there bro yeah that's it and so ewo ho Pacho Dini baby akasafi
Apakan
yes sir
1+1 Swinters Road Baba Kupe opposite KFC
1+1
Apakan DH Bakupe
Chairman Pacho Yentio
oh minia woni djuma pa wo ye wo FDN no so onu wa church dom minia kotoko ne has no me di won me ti ase because player wo yard ni yi wa ko bo blaster ti ma kese omunya bape omu bo tru kan tan kan ro bo me ti ase che kotoko ne has ese be mo deda che be bi o mo deda ada ye scan ya to mo mo tu fo ni bu ase kurama ya too much che pole mo nti na pole wu pole mi na mo kwa pole ni mochi kotoko ne has ye di akuma di akire e bi mu ko bi ye di mochi e se nye de bi mu supporters ye nye de bi ye di mochi bi mu ko bi di mochi mu mo bo ni e fa akuma ni mochi eni onyam ni ye no mu ko manim e de mo bo no e de mama busuafo ne nya bi ye di eno so ye nye de bi mu Apakan oh no GH ni abre ese ya dudu
1+1
mini ya se be jina kasa so na ganeti na de ya ni mini ya ese mi sukura mini
abotre mensu
Apakan we de
mate yeda se mpacho Dini baby akasafi
Apakan GH
Mommy
good morning
morning
baby I'm here every Saturday be I'm here pa why are you miss you some people can and will say yes
wow
okay we are too much
me da say
me see me dindi na abigo me kasafi chama me share kan gbechile
oh wow na
yes
me da say why
are there pa me see me say mpenimfo no bi na omo woti minimum no I was say obi wo ho ni mo ni bo because of nhwehwe ni munti no ma yita nipa na ato nche no ma fa omo ho a omo nya bibi kakra wo sankofo de omo nim no no nipa
na hello dabi na line no a drop fache say na online drop here no make a statement say one thing talent development no penifoni bi ase omo dwen omo nkwa ho players na ni bobo no ma drop no omo de omo de no ewrewre mu statement anana make no pache odi ni baby akasafi
na kasempa manipulate no makasa o charge papa
ai obesaba
oba be siare kedo o si che football ma ase go to penifoni adi bibia show ma omafumu and you call politics nzo asa ayebasa if you know
mensu yeah that's it yen fa be last two calls be na yen wrap up na yen ko enso ewo ho 0534050199 and 0593406565 yen fa be last two be na yen wrap up na yen ko mpacho odin any baby akasafi
John question aputo no me line kati ye me wie me line kati ye
wie mama
oni baby won me say Ghana football no say ye hwe baby ya enya de ye betnia ekoye ni say kotoko ni sa team no de team ka me nim ni dio say kotoko me
golden kicks
Goldie what?
Kicks.
So stick no go there. Ogo
That be say a football club into a shower.
So kotoko ye here kotoko no Africa no ma ye slot me ekwa enemy ye has me. But I got this stick no kwa masa nye de boa. No matter say Ghana DLFM obo hwe football no ye maye. Correct me me qualify ekwa Champions League. Mu masa team no chance no qualify no kon say ye slot me etiko.
Okay.
Yes, slot me etiko. Say by your force. Say two. Say makotoko ko any sabe bi ni go stand so. Say next ko ya kamini beji. Next wo players about me akobet. Ye tichire musa dio film ho. But God is a friend in baby and go to so oko. No more cook a crab.
Mate.
Nothing no mukona yesanya first lot.
Yeah, that's Pacho Dini baby Akasafi.
Apakan na mataba bi mu. Mama mo say your ball mo tin so so mo say free. Your ball mo ti pa mo say you hu mo ton ni mo ye ni ye hu mo ntin mo so mo ti mo pese e be kan mo ase. So mo ti ye free so mo boa. E be kan. Nti Apakan dia no kan no. Edi ni mo ho mo nyima ade ni ye. Ba o me de mo yi o mo free no mo de o mo ho de no. Aye da be film. Na de bia ye man Ghana de ye de ko game bia na te say yare. Ta no mo pe. O mo njai na moa.
Okay. Mate na ye da se pa why?
Yo, Miss Medas.
Okay. Enti yen sister nya de nyina na enso ne de ne dia bai. Yen time na so ye ko. Coach, often one year.
Yeah, I think everybody is making a point, but they be share at the end from the professional way like here can. There should be more additions we can do to the game. One of them player mental health.
Yeah.
Player mental health, player welfare. Sign money bomb infrastructure. I think we'll be able to do something. The most important thing is uniting and build at the end one. So that at the end of the day, we will all win and will all benefit. And can football for the no. Omo friend yasu ya ejuma nyano. Ya super contribute to be. Intimidate me eji say angle ya obiano. Brighten the corner where you are.
Yeah.
My who football person omo no my nipa boni for e wo my we mu. But ya brighten the corner where we are because ejuma bi also Udi on beto abontia, omu ye well extend their ball for ni year. On my any character, I build it. So how everybody say we to take it from the character. And the last one is if you fair no if you no, one year the papa be a catcho. A wicked thing on we no we never friend on money appointment nana. Once he has failed, that's why they took him to the Blasters. And on one casasu. So brocho of fear no Jiniwundi or what vision pano and can maybe be dropping one of the jobs on our behalf.
Yeah.
Either than the 20 another Blasters. But as greedy as they are, no, they make her look as if say your mood or mining chair or be anti of fair Juma too. No. I could have taken that maybe under 20 to go and make history for myself because last time we they be our training.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Coach Vincent Abiu wa being brutal. Or kasa coach ti game na say modern game no or ti ase brutal utie na usua de you learn when you listening to him wa being brutal and yati coach enka Kenneth yeko
well yeko de young country ye traditional clubs only say next season traditional clubs and eba the Ghana Premier League anti supporters no young country ye hu bi de si won so atwema next season no ye hwe nim say sanyama no ye inspire biom ye Premier League anti no ye ma traditional club supporters no anti say football dey 3 points win lose or draw and enye bibia beyond that anti ye hwe say pepe ye be call ye football next season in check esen komo bibia na no podi na fide no ayede to her jibedi ne dos ne mu no wo fa say wetie DL Power Sports anti check say en koma sankofo ni nyina.
Where I say Kenneth ata say obaye Jesse
boss. Yeah, boss, yeah, we say, Ochana, Aquacoye, Father's Day, intimate me first. Aquania, we say, me say, me father, Mr. Jackson, winning. Yes, me say, no happy Father's Day. I deep than a Kuma Subiano, Ochana, Aquacoye, Memon, na the idea. Yes, Ninano, intimate embremo, emfa, emano. Ne did you marry Sibab Boy, number Yisa, birthday wish we say, etime every hole at the amount. Me say, me first Aquania's name, we say, Phoebe, don't know friend, Boga, happy birthday. Yankopon inshira no ntime ento no kwandam na ade a eda na koma so bia no ntime emre mu emfa ema na honom na bibia den ntime enkoyi ade a ebeye bia se how bi ene amane bia ne de ene akwakwa ne birthday de Nyankopon entimi empangu emfa emma yes na second one so ebeko e de ama Aluku J Isaac Apia Kubi dodo na afre no Aluku J ene na woda nti na akwakwa na weda de Nyankopon hira no ntimi mbia kwan bia na sisi wona kwan bia na sa kwan bia na esi wona brabom bia no wontimi mbie entimi mfa wona sede abe eso wo mfaso no yes ono so no ne so entimi mra mfaso sa na omo twa ne ho ahia bia no obia so ensa entimi nkan de bi ntini once again mama we say Aluku J happy birthday boss on the 22nd of this month ukopiem ewo ablekuma yes Dr. Kwaku Saba no ne da Sabash Herbal and Spiritual Herbal Center ano ewo La Paz yes on the second no dia oto ne badin ewo ablekuma enti Dr. Kwaku Saba say yes yemfa odo emebo odom ni enti meta na chi no on the 22nd of this month no wontime ento ne badin ewo ablekuma ne bibia so entime enkonkan
catch the doctors on here the need for
yes
na we ade bi mo ma yen kasa mre why
yes obey
catch the on here need for
no ono de odi ne huni
wa ma ya kasa bread why
yes
na ahwene pounds when kasa into on here the need for why obura man yakọ
apaka yakọ nti ona manager Vincent Abiokenu everything no sports no abroad nti say etum na invest enough for infrastructures no mo na ebotum na yenya necessary quality and also the progress na yepe no ebotum yenya nti wonso so de wanyimpa na wanya den wani obia wo asuzi the coach management member being a listener view obia so wo ne ruo do tum play for the development of sports in Ghana as well. Nti enchi obia so do onya time na oti DL 106.9 FM.
Meda say obaye obura mandian kwadwo asempa furniture works wase kotokobe wini Africa kwadwo yada asema minchi obabi a obia na kwadwa ite eke gani wo so maminchi now yemfa birthday wish no enwie na yenko na bibia yen kama na ma yensha se yemfanfi zigibi ho yensha se yemfanfi zigibi ho na okay Ishmael Sadiq Abubakar Zigibi say always show happy birthday. I think say Ziggy say fan clubs no die hard no or campaign for no anti die hard fans no or campaign for no minimum pa into no Ishmael Sadiq Abubakar say ode a high ufie prekope enti ufie DLFM ha ene ayewa woda Ishmael Sadiq Abubakar bro ya show happy birthday ni titru Ziggy we free in China ba or say or show happy special birthday nyame nhyira onya okese na ompeja onia wo hwehwe wa brabom bia no nyame emfandom nti once again Ishmael Sadiq Abubakar we Zigibi or say or show happy birthday sanso na Zigibi say ene eye ninua ayefene Kevin Vegas awo Aguna Swedro obra Zigibi say or show happy special birthday nyame nhyira onto nkwa ne monya okese ompeja na nia ohwehwe bia no onsankanti once again Kevin Vegas awo Aguna Swedro obra ene Zigibi ayene ne wofia o say happy birthday enkoma now we ye nhyiraba kwadwo sami bi de o say happy special birthday enkoma Tai Solomon aka original grandpa na oye former drive time host ewo Costa FM ewo Mankesim enti Tai Solomon aka original grandpa former drive time show host owo eye Costa FM ewo Mankesim inshiraba kwadwo sami bi se oye nadamfo oye ninua oye ni bibia nda ya wawoda ide eye Tai Solomon aka original grandpa nyame nhyira onye okese onto nkwanem na ne ahwehwe wa brabom bia no onfansom nti once again from inshiraba kwadwo sami bi happy special birthday enkoma Tai Solomon aka original grandpa now yenwie ewo DJ Afiba ho na ochena koye ejanom da no DJ Afiba say oreshe eye eja ye frewo eye okay okay enti no when ye DJ afiba na mom no ebesi ne so enti Doreen any abusuani nyina omo say omo rehye omo papa happy Father's Day na Doreen one for papa din ama o mine na ogina eye puppet na anim no ni ogina puppet na anim when no eno ye o mayo ya ni esa aje me forward ma o aje me forward ma o me forward di ama no mine ogina puppet na anim no o Mario enti me forward ma na yam fan sorry so ni yanko na okay enti o Mario se wa hu when na aha fato so na me yen yanko yentam na so ai pressure na uta mama za no Mario enti Doreen o say ne biological father oni abusuani nyina omo reshow daddy omo reshow happy special Father's Day enti Doreen one for papa din amba odo papa din ba ya na nka ye bo ni din so one fane papa din amba enti ni nyina mu no Doreen eni abusuani nyina omo se omo reshow omo papa happy special Father's Day Samson ena esiedu Doreen or say ni supernatural daddy Pastor Jedidiah Odro Solomon esiedu Doreen say orishe ni supernatural daddy orishe no happy special Father's Day and so ewo DJ Mario and so media sendo wenwana and also media sendo enti once again from esiedu Doreen to ne supernatural daddy Pastor Jedidiah Odro Solomon or say orishe happy Father's Day yedi esi yako na ene akwa ya Obio yes say we a technician we a transmission site wo Obio o si wutie enti Zigibi say ensi me so na men twinchia emfama enti Obio Zigibi say yenchia wa yensa obufu a obetuma dum radio no enti yesre men radio no Obio yechia why obo adwuma koso a ebo adwuma na ochina ye Father's Day idie DLFM staffs ni nyina yam papa Mr. Charles Kwadwofosu aka Daddy Lumba DL for short father nyamire we shirawo na obekoso we shirawo na wakoso aye okese yam paibo o wekese ni nyina daddy yam paibo ne se nyame nkoso ama nkwa tenten a ahwodin wom na ombo ho ban na nyiri atwam 106.9 kra kwa wanim kra enti nyin kwa wanim kra enti ochina Father's Day there Mr. Charles Kwadwofosu aka Daddy Lumba DL for short daddy o workers ye do bruta yamfa wundi agro eja odwe ne mount se wo de ye nya umpo daddy ye do bruta enti daddy ochina workers ni nyina fiti nako nyina ye say ye celebrate you ye reshow happy special Father's Day nyame nhyira omo ho ban enkwa tenten ahoden bibia nyankopon papa bia on fandomo ewa brabo nti once again to our father, our daddy, our CEO, our owner oye bibia no ye Ghana phone wiase nyina bibia obi amfani ndi agro Mr. Charles Kwadwofosu aka Daddy Lumba DL for short daddy happy Father's Day enko emfamao ye de si asida kese enkoma DJ Omarion o produce show no DJ Omarion me da say Zigibi technician on duty ototo nyama ama ye de show ni ba Zigibi me da say coach Vincent Abio coach nyama nhyira ye da say Kenneth Atta ye da say Oboraman ye da say ena Jesse ye da say Kwame Afum Atta ekire ye de nsam ne ba ye wo fa Mohammed Alasan ta ekire ye de ebai ena Bismarck edu say Atta ekire ye de ba ye me amedi hu chiame e de ema no edi ameje so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH de Blazer ke mia me mame Mrs. Hana yenu mommy ma minchia na me nkoso ansere nyame nkwa ene ahoden fama nti once again mia me mame Mrs. Hana yenu mommy ma minchia and we na mia me bra Mr. Kofi ayenu wo ayensu ano so wate ochina ye Father's Day dia bra pani ma me show happy happy special Father's Day. Nyame nhyira na onye okese wife sister Mary so minchia no. Obi a uti bia yadamase yekwe DJ Omarion bebo nwom saa kosi no nine. No nine bo a me sister Penny Madie nyina na adwa suki e de ankwa no mabeba from no nine kosi no nsia bo a DJs ne be say take over abo nwom akwa kosi no otwe bo a na Angel Michael e de amansan su e de abro from no otwe ekosi nondu Angel Michael sorry nondu a DJs no ebe take over abo nwom saa akwa kosi ochena nopa no nsia inhyiraba kwadwo samibi e de mesum Jesus ebe bro anopa no nsia kosi nondu na osore a DJ afibe take over abo nwom saa kosi ochera nwumere no nsia na fe DJ Hitman ene na pamfo e de DL Entertainment Show no e de abeto aso omo nso sore ochera nwumere eye nondu a na DJs na take over abo enwom saa kosi juada anopa yen regular programs no ebe shase with eye enidaso wo mo bia enti abusia yekọ na twedi ampo nyankopon hwe ye nyina so ommo yen wo ban no nka yen na ne ayeye bia ensi ye yeda se mede Daddy Lumba ankwa noma na eja obia na numuso twen ope yes numuso twen ope eno na ye mfa en sorry so